Good evening, everybody. How are we all? We all well? We all good? Welcome to Miata Mania, round number 4 here at Sante-Croix. And we are, of course, with Split 1. I hope you're all well in chat. Lots of you competitors are in chat. Hope you're all good. Oh, cheers, Gregory. Cheers, everyone who enjoyed the intro there. We're, of course, on round 4, so that's the 4th time we've done it. We've got one more to go after this, which will be Monza, which is going to be pretty mental, but I think this one is going to be pretty mental as well. Let's jump to our current practice leader here, which is Roman, in terms of practice for this race. I say this is Split 1, so these are the fastest 15 drivers that happened to compete in qualifying, and we will see the qualifying in just a second in terms of the qualifying summary. Let's have a look at the championship standings first of all. Hopefully this works. It isn't looking at the wrong one. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Thunder's in the lead. Thunder's not competed tonight. B-Racing 1 in that P2 position. Rapid in that P3 position. Thank you for whatever that is. Mateus, thank you so much. I ain't got notifications on, unfortunately, just because of the way it is. You see Jomas there in P12. 2 race wins in a row. If Jomas wins today, he's done it. He's done the triple. So it could get interesting. Remember, top or best 3 rounds count out of the 5. Best 3 rounds count. Obviously, being round 4, some people are going to be dropping rounds now. Some people will be getting their final round. People will be getting their second round. So it's a mixture of all sorts here as we go through it. You can see how close it is, by the way. Remember, points do matter here. As you see, White Tiger, Corn on the Cob, tied on points with Guitar Rich, 1 point behind. 1 point. Pretty impressive. Kaj Racer down at the bottom. Kaj Racer won't be competing anymore. Unfortunately, can't make the rest of the season. So Kaj Racer is gone. We jump to P41 to P50 then. We've got Dave, Johnny in there. Johnny had a good performance. Look at that. We've got 3 people on tied on points here. Linebus, Yummy Clan, and the 52 Ghost. So close, this. So close as we go further down P51 to P60. You're in the top 20. That's right, you are. You are indeed. If you have any questions, as always, fire them out. Happy to answer them where I can. Yeah, look how close it is. Honestly, I look at this and I'm just like, this is mental. Another 3 tied on points there. Branchy, Calabrian, Harvig. So I think it was Harvig's first race last time as well, actually. I'm trying to go back in the memory bank there to remember that one. As we get down to the bottom end now, that we're still going. Still going. Hasnain, how do I break? I have no idea. How are you 11th? Well, this is a good part of the championship. Points matter. You can come in anywhere and they soon add up and people can make mistakes, etc. As we get down to the final drivers, and 85 drivers have competed so far in this community championship, which is pretty epic, in my opinion. It is pretty epic. There you go. Thank you, John. I thought it was. Just getting the memory bank in my head there, you know, just remember him. See at the moment, Roman there in 2:24.115. However, that wasn't the top qualifying time. Let's put it that way. So what we'll do now is we'll just have a look at what actually happened in qualifying. Welcome to the qualifying summary then here for Miata Mania round 4 at Sante-Croix B in reverse. Now you'll notice the B-roll slightly different to normal. We couldn't get it to work, however. There's some footage there for you. However, we're here for the qualifying details. Now, 2-minute 23 lap was the peak of the laps in terms of what you're aiming for. Very hard to nail and very easy to make mistakes here because of the length of the lap. Literally, outbraking yourself even slightly could be a barrier hit, could be a spin, could mean going off. And there were a fair few crashes in this qualifying session. However, let's have a look now at exactly who qualified where and in terms of what happened at the peak and front of the grid in terms of your top 6 qualifiers. Here we are then with Roman underscore GT23, currently 17th in the championship, heads towards the line then, 24.405. As I said, looking for those 23s. In this lobby as well was Jomas, championship position 12th, but has won 2 races on the trot. Jomas into those 223s then, a 0.713. Roman comes back round. Is Roman going to beat Jomas then? This is the first lobby, of course, of qualifying. And no, he doesn't. It does improve though, down to a 224.171. We then have Jomas heading towards the line. Is this going to be an improvement? Is this going to be a stamp of approval? Is It is indeed a 2:23.407. What a solid lap there by Jomas. We head to TT Base then a little bit later on. I believe this was lobby 3. TT Base heads towards line then. A 2:24.404. Now we're going to head back towards TT Base and heading towards the line on the second lap. Is this going to be an improvement for TT Base? It's not. So a 2:24.404 there for TT Base. We then head to Hasnain, who is currently showing off here. 43rd currently in the championship. I believe he's only done one race. This will be race number 2. Get straight into the 2:23s there. 2:23.956 there for Hasnain. So currently looking like P2 at the moment. Flashing once again, heading towards the line. Is this going to be an improvement? It is indeed. Look at that. 2:23.782. Well played to Hasnain there. We then jump to Rap GT. This was lobby 6, I believe. Currently 3rd in the championship as he heads towards the line. 2:24.167. As I say, we're looking for those 2:23s. We've seen 2 of them already. So we jump to the second lap then. Is Rapid going to get into the 2:23s? Not quite. That isn't an improvement. So stays in the 2:24s with a 167. We then jump to Antimix. This was a private lobby later in the week. Currently 22nd in the championship. Heads towards the line then. It's a 2:23.712. Actually, 1,000ths quicker than Jomas's first lap there. As we jump to Antimix, who was up on the second lap. So is Antimix going to do this? Round this right-hander we go then. And unfortunately, Antimix just runs a little bit too wide, which unfortunately costs him on that second lap. But oh my word, what an effort that is from Antimix to try and beat our double champion so far. So we jump now to the full qualifying standings. So we get to see where everybody has qualified here. Very hard one. As I say, let's get them up now. And as you can see, Jomas there leading the way, 2:23.407. You can see how close the times are a bit further down there. Rapid and Roman very, very close. And then the gaps open up a little bit there as we get down to the top 10 with Hake down in 10th place. P11 to P20 then. Much closer. Half a second covering there. Remember, it's a 2:23/24 lap. It is very tight here in qualifying in the grand scheme of it. One mistake on a corner cost you a lot of positions. As we jump to P21 to P30 then. Budweiser can lead in that one there. Split 2, of course, finishes right at the bottom there with Hansa. So anybody you see there in split 2, 15 cars per split as we jump then to the next page. So look at that. At the top of split 3, Lil Nicky and CJ tied on times around this circuit with Ollie Polly just behind as well. And so Swar Guy, look how close that is. Less than half a tenth in it between those guys at the top of that. P45 then, obviously the bottom of split 3. Then we go to the top of split 4 there, which is Right and Lad. Of course, if you've had any dropouts since this, that will change slightly, of course. But this is your full qualifying list as we jump to the final page then. So we had 55 qualifiers. We've had 3 people who couldn't make qualifying who are joining in the race there at the bottom. Andy Reeves, Ray and Landy. And that is it in terms of the qualifying standings, if I can get my words out. Very interesting qualifying, which should mean a very, very interesting race. Welcome back then, folks. We are about ready to start this race. Interesting qualifying. I got more interested because I didn't realize how close Antimix's lap was to Jomas's on the first lap, being 1,000th. That's very close. This race is going to be quite intense, I've got to be honest, because you'll have a lot of slipstreaming. There's a lot of overtaking opportunities. Remember, this bridge was the scene of one of the first Gran Turismo clips, the Runtage Run. The Runtage Run moment was here. It was 3 wide, 4 wide, however many wide down here, and just getting through that left-hander. And we could see that again today, to be honest. As I say, Jomas is the double champion. Is he going to be the triple champion? We will find out in just a second. As we're watching Luco go up here. So Luco's had a varied season so far, but in split 1 this time. Good to see. And we are going to see, I think, a few changes in the championship going forward. But I think I've done enough yapping here already. And welcome to anyone just joining the stream right now. Hope you're ready for our first race. I think it's time to go to that first race right about now. And welcome to your split 1 grid walk then. On pole, as you know, it's Jomas, followed by Antimix. Row number 2, Hasnain and Rapid GT. Row 3 is Roman and TT Base. Row number 4, Lost Shelty and Max Range. Row 5 then, Moore and Ronan GT Hake. Row 6, it's Jaeger and Luco. Row number 7, it's Skull Crusher and Spiner. With finally row number 8, in line bus. That is your split one grid walk here for round 4 of Miata Mania. Here we are then. Are you ready? They're all lined up. They're ready to go. They're flashing away. It's the first race. First race of 4 tonight. I've got a cup of tea as well. And a whole bottle of water this time. I hope that my voice survives. As you see, Jomas on pole. Antimix in P2. Who is going to win this race? Who is your money on, folks? Get that in chat. As we can see the red lights there. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. All lit up. And we are racing here. Everyone looks clean away. A bit of wheel spin there further back. Let's head towards turn 1. Can we have a better camera, please? Mr. Director, please give me a better camera. I want to see who's had a good one, who's had a bad one. Head towards turn 1. Jomas had a good one. Antimix defense on the inside from Hasnain there as they go through turn 1. A little bit of drifty there. Side-by-side action much further back. But Jomas is leading the way. Heading to this double right. This is the tricky one. You have to let off a little bit through this right-hander. And it looks like everybody has survived. Oh, wow. We are literally too wide. Further back, Spiner, Skull, Line Bus. They're all in there here. And they're going to be Linus' turn as they head on to that straight. Oh, we've got a little bit of lag on Mighty's end. Hopefully not your end as we then come through the left-hander. The Elgato struggling from the epicness of this race. Here we go then. So Jomas has to get at least P3 here to basically guarantee he's won. There'll be lots of people trying to avoid that. Antimix either has to work together or make sure Jomas doesn't finish in that top 3 position. So we can see at the moment, it looks like he's trying to work together as they head towards this long left-hander. This is where we may see some mistakes. Oh, further back, that was Hate going a little bit wide. Solar TT base on the inside. Max Rage is in there. They're very close to the barriers. Look at that. Beautiful stuff here. Hake on the inside then towards this right hand. This is a hard one to get right through here. I love that livery on Hake's car as well. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Through there we go. And everyone survives the barrier just there. It looks like someone, Line Bus, I think, got a little bit close to that barrier. We head down here then. The bridge. Very easy to go too deep here. Let's see who does it well, who doesn't. Oh, that looks like beautifully done there. Oh no, they've gone off. They've hit the barrier. 3 people hit the barrier there. All of the runners there. We've got going to hit the barrier further back in the red car there. I didn't see who that was, but the big Hasnain hit there has broken that slipstream. That's allowed Rapids get alongside Hasnain as well. Roman getting close as well. Head towards this right-hander. We saw Antimix go off in qualifying. Roman down the inside. Guess he nailed there. Hasnain losing 2 positions because of that barrier hit. And left on the outside now. It's going to bring Lost Shelty into this. Currently in the cursed position. Down the inside then. And no pulls in behind for now. As you can see, Linus turn, we can see Luco all the way down in P15 now. A little bit of gaps forming here as we go through there. And that's going to be the end of lap 1. We've only got 8 laps here due to the length of the lap. But my word, what a start that was. We've already seen a mistake there from the top 3 runners, which was Jomas, Antimix, and Hasnain. That is very interesting here. But you see that gap then between Rapid and Antimix further back. Let's go a bit further back as well in the grid. We've got Jaeger in here. Now, we all remember Jaeger's bottle from last time. If you didn't, you will see it later on. It's one of the biggest bottles I've seen in Gran Turismo history. Never mind just this Community Championship. But on the outside here, through this double right-hander, very sketchy to do this. Well, at least he does indeed beautiful racing there. Moore's in the mix as well on the outside of max range with this double right-hander. And it looks like Moore's just lost out there. It looks like Spiner's getting in the mix here. Spiner's starting near the back and is really making his way forward. It's like P14, I believe. Same for Line Bus as well. Line Bus is making way forward. Oh, you're making progress in this grid. The big action is going to be for P3. We've got Rapid, we've got Roman. It looks like they're working together a little bit here. We will see this Shelty and Hasnain working together. We've got pairs forming. I'm surprised Antimix is working together with Jomas because he really could do with forcing Jomas to lose time here. Allow the other people to catch up. Allow Jomas to be overtaken. Because at the moment, Jomas wins the championship. Oh, through the right-hander. Jaeger and Line. Oh, brilliant. Look at that stream of cars further back. It looks awesome. Oh, someone's very close to the barrier there. Did they hit it? More? No, he didn't. I was lucky. My word. Let's go to that battle then. Look at this. TT Base is in here. TT Base had a terrible start then. TT Base was up there, I believe. I'll have to have a look at yeah, he started P6 all the way down to P13. Not sure what's happened there. A little bit of lag further back then from Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher's internet can be known for that, but it's not too bad at the moment. Obviously, if it gets severe, we'll just put a note out there. But at the moment, it's all fine. as we follow this group of drivers heading towards this right-hander again. And TT base on the inside of Moore. Going to get it done there. The tap on the rear. And it looks like they're going to carry on as they are. Battle for P3, battle for P1 there, and a battle for P5. The odd numbers. Oh, Roman just clipping the barrier there. What is that gap actually between Shelty and Roman? It's 1 second at the moment. 1 second. Are these gaps going to close? Antimix currently with a fastest lap of 2:23.306. That is the fastest lap we have seen around this circuit. We know Antimix has the pace there. Jomas at the moment will be very happy that Antimix is helping him along as well, you've got to say. Lots of teamwork going on here. Through the right-hander we go. Look at this, beautiful lines taken by all these drivers. Yes, a very festive delivery indeed. It is Halloween, of course. If you do hear fireworks in the background, there's been some absolute massive ones. I do apologise, but I can't control the public. Oh, Shelty's gone! Shelty's gone! Shelty's in the barrier! Shelty's just lost it! Gone into the barrier! Oh my word, that's a huge off there. We'll have another look at that in just a second, but oh my word, Shelty losing it on the outside. Very easy to do, and that's going to mean Haslane all on his Todd as well. Got max range further there on the inside of Jaeger then, in towards the left-hander. And max range, oh, I guess he stopped beautifully there. I'm going to take a nice line through there. Although, 2D, into the barrier, grazes it. Jaeger's on his tail. Linebus up to P9 there. Linebus and Spiner are really progressing. They were the back two. Let me just double check that. They were indeed. Spiner P14, Linebus P15. Linebus up to P9. Linebus is having an absolute mega race here. Really is. And in fact, P6, Hakes caught up to Haslane in terms of slipstream. We could see some movement happening there. In fact, Haslane looks very close to Rapid. Not quite yet. Roman has overtaken Rapid in all of that. I did miss that one. I think what we will do is we'll have a look exactly what happened to Shelty. I mean, we saw him go deep. Can we have a better camera, please, cameraman? There we go. Base cam. Just understeers and the grass pulls him off. It's just that whole no moment. Oh dear. Poor Shelty. There's Roman then. In towards the left-hander we go. Oh, a little bit deep. Oh, pulls it back. Very nice line. You can do that line, actually. I love this camera. Oh, line bus going very close to the barrier there in the distance. Oh, that was Shelty going very close as well at the very back of the grid. That was so tight. We just saw that. Now through the left-hander we go. We're going to actually have a look at Linebus, actually. Linebus and Spiner, they've made their way through the field at the moment. They really have. P14 and P15 respectively, up to P9 and P10. Linebus looking on the inside of max range straight away then. Up towards the right-hander. A little bit of braking there. That was away. It's a quite a dangerous move to do. Very good effort. Not quite worked out so far. Into the right-hander we go. And it's a four-way scrap then for that P7 position. Those new to this championship, each position is worth 2 points, apart from first, second, and third. There's a 4-point difference between them, and a 4-point difference then to P4, and it's 2 thereafter. And we also have split 2, which will overlap with split 1, all the way up to P11, and then P10 is 1 point higher than the winner of split 2. Well, that's how the points work. You can check out the document in the description if you really want to find out more information about how the championship works. As Linebus looks for a move on max range and heading towards the left-hander down the inside. And not going to quite work for now. That could open the door for Spiner potentially on the outside. Not quite. This scrap going to continue on then as they head up to the right-hander. Let's see about barrier hits here. Then I'm going to go a bit further back. Jaeger down the inside. No, defending from max range, sorry. See how close they can get there. Further back then, we've got this battle here. Shelty's in this battle at least, so no, not on his Todd. And actually trying to make a move on more there. Skull Crusher's made his way up to P11. Some good progress there, because it was back in P15 a few laps ago. In towards the left-hander then. We are going to survive this time. Look at the four-wheel drifting going on through there, my word. They'll survive. Let's jump to the P1 battle where Antimix... What's happened to Antimix in all this? Because Jomas is on his Todd. Now, can we look back and see what's happened to Antimix here? It had already happened. I suspect a barrier hit for Antimix there. Antimix all on his Todd. And this is where he really should have been forcing the issue, because at the moment, Thomas is set to win. But we carry on. Now, I am going to announce something after this race. There will be an announcement that some people will like, some people will not care about. But you will see soon. As we see, Roman's got a 1 second penalty. That can go throughout the race. That's because of cutting the last corner. And a few of it lost there. You see, 0.2. Now, if you have that at the very end, it's going to cost you some time. Now, Rapid and Roman could work together here and really push towards Antimix. And that would be interesting. That would be a three-way fight for that P2 position. Definitely not out of the question. Definitely have the pace as well. Through the left-hander we go and into the double right. And Roman pulling a bit of a gap there through there. We'll keep an eye on that gap. Haig's got past Hasnane in all of this. At the moment, it is looking at... But remember what happened to Jaeger. You know, Thomas could still bottle it. Or he could become triple champion. The triple crown. We will see. No battling happening here. There is battling happening here, though. Max Range, Jaeger. So Max Range is overtaking Jaeger throughout all of this. Linebuster Spiner still line astern behind them. Are any moves going to be made here, then? So Jaeger sticking right on the back of Max Range. I suspect Linebuster's going to look again. Looking. Down the inside, they both go for the move. And that could be Linebuster. Beautiful move. Took advantage of Jaeger going for the move as well. And that's Linebuster into P8 then. Beautiful little effort there. Jaeger looking to come back at Linebus then. As we head towards the right-hander. And yeah, Linebus keeps that for now. What a beautiful move that was. You saw the looking happening. Oh, Max Rage getting all sorts of sideways. Oh, that could be somebody in the barrier further back. That was very close. That could have been Skull Crusher, actually. As TT Base goes around the outside. So TT Base on a recovery race as well. Lost Shelty as well. They head down towards the left-hander then. And Skull on the inside. Shelty on the outside. Shelty's going to get that lovely move round the outside by Shelty. That beautiful stuff there. As they head up the hill. So TT Base lost Shelty. They could work together now. Catch up to that group of four. Skull and Luco could follow suit more just off the back of this train at the moment. As long as Shelty's going straight for the move on TT Base down the inside then. Heading towards his right-hander. And Shelty up another position here, it looks like. And TT Base looking to get in behind quickly here. Luco. Oh, that could be a sneaky little overtake as well by Luco. I did a F1 director cut there. And they're going to be line astern now. Right, okay, let's have a look at this gap. So it's 1.5 seconds. So that gap still increasing. Oh, my word, that's Max Range nearly in the barrier in the background. But that gap increasing by 0.3 on that last lap then. We head towards the left-hander. And Hake and Hasnane, they're 1.9 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that. It's going up to 2 seconds now. So it looks like we're just going to have these pairs forming in terms of battles. This is the big battle at the moment. This is a good recovery. Linebus and Spiner as well. They've made their way from P14 and P15 respectively. And they are literally now fighting for P7. Looking down the inside there. A little bit of oversteer. They managed to catch it. Through the right-hander we go. And I suspect Linebus is going to go for the move here at the end of the straight. We'll see what happens. Into the left-hander we go. Oh, Max Range nearly out on that grass. We saw what happens with that grass. Shelty will be having nightmares about that grass. Although it looks like TT Base potentially out on the grass there. Through the left hand. Is Linebus going to go for the move here? Already looking, indeed he is. Look at this. Down the inside then. Linebus up into P7. And in we go. And he's going to get this done. Is Jaeger going to fall asleep? No, Max Range comes in behind. Max Range going for the cutback then. Very hard to do here because it's a right-hander. Next up, over the crest of the hill. And Linebus does. He's going to get this done and dusted. Beautiful stuff from Linebus then. Up into P7 now. Long way to go to get to P6 though. So I think this battle will rage on here. Max Range potentially going to look for the move down the inside at the end of the bridge. Or going to go for the bumper draft in. It's bumper drafting for now. All allowed. What we are going to do, though, is go to this battle here. So, Shelty leading this battle still. Luco looking around the outside of Shelty. Skull Crusher on the inside of that curve. Very dangerous, but they all survive that. Shelty on the inside. Then TT Base getting on the inside of Skull Crusher as well as they head up the hill. And they're going to fall in line surely here with that slipstream as well. Moore's going to come back into play as well. Good to see. I like to make sure everyone's in a battle. Apart from Jomas. Jomas, go bin it somewhere. Not commentator biased in the slightest. Through the right-hander we go then. And they're going to fall into line there. Looks like Spiner's just made a move here, actually. On Jaeger, they have indeed, but they've lost the slipstream of max range and line bus up ahead then. So the battle of 4 turns into the battle of 2. Right, up ahead, P6. E5, Hasdane and Rotor GTA. Down the inside, Hake goes. Looks like Hake is going to get that position then. He does indeed. In that beautiful livery there. That Miata has a beautiful livery. And looks like Hasdane looking around the outside. Not going to work here, surely. It's a good try. If he makes it work, this will be unbelievable. Oh my word, Hasdane going for it anyway. And not quite. I was going to say, that'd be very impressive to nail that one, but not quite. Let's have a look at this gap then. That's up to 2.6. Tijomas and Antimix really in a league of their own here. Really are. I'd love to find out what happened to Antimix in all of this, because he was right on Jomas's tail and then it just went. It really did just go. Roman actually pulling a bit of a gap there to Rapid. Rapid's going to have a big boost up there. Let's jump to line bus then. And Spiner's already caught up to max range here. And so close to losing him on the slipstream. Not going to quite happen here. This could be a massive, massive finale lap for these guys here. 4 drivers so close. As Jaeger goes and has a look down the inside then. Not going to quite work this lap. Lovely shade of purple / pink on that car as well. They go up the hill then. The penultimate time here. Remember, the next race, as in the next round in November, is at Monza, no chicane. It's going to be mad, that one. Absolutely mad. Right, let's have a look a bit further back then. We've got Shelty with Luco. Now, they've split up a bit with Skull Crusher, TT Base, and more. So we've got separate packs here as well. Head towards the end of the bridge. Looks like Moore's having a little gander. I'm not going to go for it this lap. Into the left we go. And we're going to carry on up the hill then. So Antimix 3.8 seconds behind Jomas. Oh, nearly on the grass there for those two. Roman and Rapid there, still very close. That's a bit closer as well. 0.3 of a second. It was 4 previously. Yeah, indeed. Exactly. Don't forget to drink. I'll be drinking in the adverts. Don't you worry. Well, not adverts. Breaks, should I say. There's no adverts. I don't get paid for them. Through the left we go. Well, I lie. YouTube ads you do, but I don't put them on the channel. I don't force them on. That makes sense. I'll shut up about that stuff. We'll carry on with the race, because it's the final lap now here. And look at that. Oh, that was Spiner getting very close to the barrier. I love this camera. You can just see it in the distance. As Hasdane looking for the move then on Hake. As we start the last lap then, the battle for P5 is on here. Hasdane down the inside. And Hake's going to carry it around the outside. Fair play to Hake. We saw how clean Hasdane was in Super GT's video, actually. And we know how clean he is. He's a steward. Imagine if we had to investigate a steward. So in we go to this double right-hander. And they're going to stay as they are for now. Let's have a look at the Roman and Rapid gap. That is closer than ever. Rapid could go for a move down this straight then. That is very close indeed. That's under 0.3 of a second. And pulling closer and closer together then. Let's see what happens here. We're going to have to focus on all the battles here and see who comes out winning at the end of these straights. The Roman surely going to go defensive here. Rapid goes towards the inside then. Rapid going for the move. It's a left-hander next, so Rapid's going to be on the inside. The fast left-hander though. And into the braking zone we go. Rapid doesn't want to outbrake himself. Roman has outbroke himself into the barrier. That's going to be Rapid's position. And there we have it. So Hake has got Hasdane. Hasdane going around the outside. It's like a mirror image. But Hasdane going to have to run on Hake. Surely heading up over the crest of the hill. Hasdane down the inside in towards the right-hander. It's so close here. Oh, there's a little tap there. I think Hasdane's going to lift off. He does indeed. You saw that happen. There we go. Max range. Max range up into P7. We missed this battle. Line bus is down to P10. What on earth's gone on here? Jaeger looking for the move on Spiner. As we head towards the end of the bridge, I'm trying to keep an eye on all these battles happening in this race as we head down the hill. And Lost Chelsea and Luco, they're going at it as well. In towards the left-hander we go. Anyone making any moves so far? Not quite. Through there we go. Right, further back we've got Chelsea's kept Luco behind. We've got Moore who's gained 2 positions. And there's been a bit of contact there between Skull and TT Base. Right, let's go to this battle for P3. Roman is back ahead of Rapid GT then. They're going to head towards the last corner. It's going to be very close between these two. But we're going to jump to Jomas. We're going to have the huge camera. And we're going to have to look at who's going to come around that corner in front. So we're going to Jomas then, who's going to be your race winner here. We're going to have a different camera angle, which is going to be very annoying. But Jomas is going to be your race winner then. P2 for Antimix. Going to be P3 Or, I'm not sure who, because they race towards the line. It's going to be a drag race towards the end of the line. Hasney very close to the barrier. Roman gets it from Rapid. Hasney is going to be very close to Hake. Heading towards the line. That's closing. Oh, that was so close. Max Range gets P8, P9 for Jaeger, P10 for Line Bus, 11 for Shelty, 12 for Luco, 13 for Moore, 14 for Skull Crusher, 15 for TT Base. Congratulations, Jomas. I do probably believe, unless Jomas absolutely punted Antimix, that could be Jomas's title. We will wait and see when we get to the Monza round. But oh my word, what an insane end to the race there. We had drag races all the way to the line. Antimix in chat already with that. Let me just save the replay. Let's get to those race results. Used the wrong marker, which means he outbroke himself. Oh no! Antimix. Ah, dear. Lime had a penalty. Was that how Lime lost it? That'll be last corner penalty. What a finish to the race, though. There you can see the provisional race results then. Jomas P1, Antimix P2, Roman P3 there. Your podium finishes here. Then you've got Rapid, Hasnain, Hake, Spiner, Max Range, Jaeger, Linebus, Shelty, Luco, Moore, Skull Crusher, and TC Base. What a first race here. We have 3 more of them to go here at Sante-Croix B. But we did have some magnificent races at Lego Maggiore. So we're going to have a quick break while we set up the next lobby. And you can watch the race highlights. Here, 13 laps at Lego Maggiore West is about to begin. Thomas has had an absolute stormer of a start here. And Thunder's looking down the inside already of Unterschnitt in towards turn 1. We go for the very first time. Very sharp corner. Oh, they tight through there. But they all survive. And looks like Thunder's going around the outside there, looking to get the job done. Does indeed. Up into P2. And doesn't want Jomas to break away there further back. We've got side-by-side action through the right-hander then. And Rapid just keeping that distance there of 1.3 seconds. Let's go a bit further back as we've got Gianni down the inside of Hasnain then. In towards turn 1. And going to get it stopped as well. Beautiful move there by Gianni on Hasnain. And Gianni into the cursed position then. P4 down to P9. And that gap to Unterschnitt has increased as well as we look at the Gianni down the inside of TT Base here. Making moves is Gianni. Gianni's lost a lot at the start. Actually, started P4, I believe. So has lost at the beginning, but trying to make that up again. As through the right-hander they go. But look at that long line of cars there. That's how that happened. He gave the position back. And unfortunately, Skull Crusher lost a few places because of it. Oh, we just jumped back. A bit of an awkward time there. Racing 1 and Hake. A little bit of contact. Skull Crusher takes full advantage of that. Lost out previously. Benefits this time. So through the right-hander. That's the most dangerous corner on the circuit. One area we did have problems previously with. And going to drop all the way back. Hake now looking for a move on. Who is that? That's B Racing 1. Going to be very hard here to go side by side through this corner. Going to be a lot of lifting. Beautiful racing from these two though. Look at this. Woohoo! Side by side through there. Very hard to do. And B Racing 1's going to get that surely. It's a double right-hander. Clearly going to be B Racing 1's that. Beautiful racing from these guys then. Slugsy trying to get in the mix. Oh, look at this. Slugsy, opportunistic driving here. Going. Oh, look. Ooh, was looking. Oh, he's got drifting. He went drifting. Slugsy loves a good drift. We remember that from round 2. And going for the cutback then on Skull Crusher as well. Look at this for a fight and a half. In towards the double right-hander they go. Slugsy is going to get this done, I think. Second part is going to be all Slugsy. Beautiful driving then. My word, Slugsy loves a good drift. Really, really, really does. As they go into this fight here, a little bit of a tap between Hake and Slugsy. Oh, my word, someone's off there. Someone is off. Skull Crusher's gone off. And that's Slugsy up into P9 then. And this is a big old scrap, this. And look at Unterschnitt's fastest lap of 130.4. Where's that come from? They bring it back. Trev's on the inside. Johnny Wheato's going to go. Thank you very much. I'll have all 4 positions as he heads through. Oh, my word. Johnny Wheato, opportunistic enough here. Down the inside then of Trev. In towards turn 1 we go. Beautifully nailed that. What a beautiful move that is by Johnny Wheato. He's going to go around the outside, though. Very difficult to do. Not quite. So that could be a hate sent. They're still going side by side here. Look at this for some brilliant racing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful driving, folks. Let's follow this through the fast left. And then it's the right. Oh, a little bit of contact, but it's expected with that sausage curve there. Trev's looking in the mix now as well. Here we go. 3 wide. Heading towards Banky Boy. I promised it. I promised it. And here it is. It's Trev. Takes them all in towards Banky Boy we go. Oh, 3 wide doesn't work. B Racing 1 goes for the cutback. and gets 2 positions. Gets 2 positions. My word. That was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We go around the outside in towards the sharp left-hander. And no way is Gianni going to do that. Oh, what a move. What a move. What a move, Gianni. That is as sweet as you like. Oh, TT Base is having a look as well. Hasnane's carrying a lot of speed here through Banky Boy as they head up the hill then. I think that mistake from Gianni's cost him that P4 position. I think Rapid's going to keep that. Hasnane on the inside of Gianni then. They're going to have a bit of a lift here as through they go. TT Base is going to get in the mix as well. TT Base around the outside of Hasnane. As we jump to Jomas then. Jomas heading towards the line for once again winning a community championship race. It's like deja vu. Funda's in P2. It's going to be Unterschnitt in P3. In P4. It looks like it could be Rapid. They're going to head towards the line then. This is going to be extremely close. Rapid does get it from Gianni. It's going to be Hasnane P6. TT Base P7. P8 for Lost Shelty. P9 for Slugsy. And P10 is going to be B Racing. What it looks like. But it's going to be so close. Head towards the line here. Very close. I'm not even going to call that until we have a look at the results at the very end. But what a first race that is. And as we head towards turn 1, Jaeger's had a good start then. So has Gohan. Senga on the inside. Petition not as good of a start. Oh, I was actually looking at Gohan there. They all make it round turn 1 then. Look at that beautiful racing. Everybody nice, clean, calm, collected. All make it through turns 1 and 2. Side of Team into 51 and possibly Max Range as well. Goes for the dive down the inside here. Oh, it looks like a 3 wide. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, dear. We've got 2 people off. That's Aldi and Team into 51. Very interesting. Jaeger's in 10th at the moment as we see Gohan on the inside of Shelby. In fact, Max Range. Here we go. Max Range trying to take 2 for 1. Head towards Banky Boy. And down the inside he goes. And it looks like he's got the job done there. Beautiful move by Max Range. It looks like Linebus has got in the mix there as well and gained a couple of positions from that. Everyone's still in the picture. Everyone's still got a chance of some results here. Linebus here fighting for P3 now. Through the right-hander we go. This is Linebus's first race. And up into P3. How about that? Good going there. Side by side. How's Senga doing? Senga 2.5 seconds from Jaeger now. And challenging me down the inside of Linebus then. Linebus going for the cutback. Now that's a beautiful cutback. Oh, very nice. I like. That's how you do it. Oh, we got a spinner in the back. We got a spinner. Who is that one? That's Lunchbox. Oh, and Yuri's gone as well. In fact, we're going to log that one instead. We're not going to have a look. Oh, and it looks like Calabrian's involved in that. As we jump to Max Range on the inside of Linebus. I mean, what's going on here? How's Senga drop? Linebus goes off there. Chalderby's taking 1, 2, 3 position. No way is Chalderby doing this. This is a Moses maneuver and a half. Down the middle, Chalderby up into P2 from P5. Beautiful stuff. Hugely opportunistic. And gets the job done. And we've got Gohan, Aldi, and Lil Nicky here. This is a 3-wide moment at Banky Boy once again. No clickbait titles here, I might add. As they go into the camera, please change. Although it's a good little angle. And Aldi goes for the cutback there on Gohan. And Aldi's going to get both of them here, heading up the hill. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, through there they go. Indeed, he does. And Gohan following suit. Right, we need to jump to this. Okay, Doki, Jedi Jonah. No worries at all. As Senga, Max Range could do around the outside of Senga. Oh, not quite. Carried a little bit too much speed there. Little bit too much speed. Might been a little contact on return to track, but White Tiger's getting out of position anyway. So let's see what happens then. Chalderby, is he going to go off the move? He's going to stick behind. Senga is still just in there, but not in slipstream range. Chalderby, go for the move then. Heading towards turn 1. It's going to be Chalderby down the inside of Linebus once again. And he's going to get it stopped in time. He does indeed. Linebus going once again for that cutback. Not going to quite work for now, though. Round we go. Yeah, that's going to be Chalderby's just for the moment. In fact, do you know who we haven't looked at for most of this race? Let's have a look then. Linebus goes defensive. Chalderby looking all over the rear as we head on to the final lap. Then Chalderby round the outside in towards turn 1. Is he going to get it stopped? Oh, he is indeed. What a beautiful move by Chalderby. Gets up into P2. Master Ranger and White Tiger are fighting as well. Chalderby going defensive here. Linebus going for the potential cutback here, or maybe around the outside. Let's find out. Chalderby, yes, he's going for the cutback, trying to get the momentum off the corner. He's going to have the momentum as well as they head up the hill. And you need that momentum up the hill. Max Ranger's kept that position. Magic's up into P6. White Tiger's dropped a little bit there, actually, as we come through the left-hander. Then it's Linebus on the inside. This has been a beautiful play by Linebus. Through the right-hander we go then. And Chalderby and Linebus are still fighting here as we head towards the double right-hander. Oh, no! Jaeger spun on the... What happened to the leader? Jaeger spun. So Linebus is going for the win then. Oh, my word. This is drama at the finish line. Linebus is actually going to get the win here with Sheldon P as well. Oh, no, Japan. Linebus gets the win. Drama. We have absolute drama at the end. Oh, Aldi gets P8 there. Jaeger finishes in P9. Oh, what a battle. What a battle. I've never seen a battle like it. Jaeger. What happened, Jaeger? Oh, my word. The drama is unreal. I've got to see if we can watch this again. Oh, it's not going to let us. Oh, my word. Welcome back then, and welcome back to Split 2. We are indeed with Split 2 here. How was it? How close was it at the front? It wasn't that close, fair Luco. Antimix made a bit of an error. However, you did just see the Jaeger bottle, as one of the biggest bottles I've ever seen in Gran Turismo, leading so far in front and just in it on that last corner of the last lap. Wow. Yeah, that was mad. And that was in Split 2 as well, which we are looking at right now. Jaeger was in Split 1, so obviously progression there. Split 2, we're looking at Budweiser can at the moment. Through the fast right we go. And we'll just have a quick look at some of the drivers here. So we have Lunchbox as well. GBRC, very well represented here in Split 2. There indeed has name. Thank you so much, mate. And well raced as well. We did see your sportsmanlike conduct. As we go to GBRC Trev. That's 2 of the 3 drivers in this particular lobby. We've got Magic in there. We've got Wins Wheels. Go Wheels, good luck. There you have some supporters. Now, who was driver of the race in the previous race, would you say? Who was driver of the race in Split 1? Look at Calabrian. Racing one that I'm pretty sure that just said Bazinga on the side. I could be wrong with that. Yeah, we saw one of those. A White Tiger in there as well. We get to see both of those. Yeah, we do indeed. It does say Bazinga on the side. And we got White Tiger flashing away there with that lovely looking livery as well. A line bus there from Gregory. There's Johnny Weito. Oh, there we go. Come to Johnny Weito then. Got Dave. Very Halloween-esque. Oi! Off we go with that Halloween-esque livery once again. Senga's going... Well, that was Dave going deep. But then we got Senga, third driver of GBRC. There we have Jomis, our provisional triple champion. Maybe we just apply a 100-point penalty for reasons unknown to science. But Sheldon be in here. I didn't actually look at Sheldon's livery then. Let it come around a little bit. Jomis unflappable. Indeed. Jomis has literally won every community championship, which is pretty nuts. Bearing in mind some of the settings we had and some of the drivers that have competed in this championship. It's pretty mad when you look at it how Jomis has done that. As we're with Hansa, who has changed the livery from Minty Boy a little bit here. So we've got Barry R there. Hopefully not visiting Barry R today. Although we saw the top 3 visit last time. White Tiger got livery just before. Good evening, David. Hope you're okay. Has he ever not won a race? That's a good statistic. I need to have a look at that, you know. That's not a statistic I've actually looked for. Go to Escoterio. The global in this one. Look, we've got an American in P2. And we have a Kiwi in P15 for in the practice. Oh, Senga's parked up on the bridge. And we'll go to the Kiwi right now. Also on the bridge as well. Number plate has 69 in it. Nice. Ah, okay, Jomis. I see. Oh, speaking of barrier, Factory Q has just hit that. Right, I'll just let the drivers know we are going in 1 second, so they are well aware. We did miss that. We were actually looking at another battle as well, Jomis, on circuit. There was a 4-way, massive scrap. Oh, yes, the announcement, by the way. Actually, that's a good point, Corner Cop. So, as I say, for most people, they might not care, but for some people, they will care. Originally, there was only going to be 3 trophies for this championship. there's going to be 5 because P2 and P3 are also going to get a trophy. Just, that is the announcement. So P2 and P3, so they're still up for grabs. P2 and P3. So just an FYI for people. I'm just chucking it out there. It's an addition. I'd announce it during this, and I'll put it in the notice board as well after. I was thinking about it earlier today. Like very early on today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. There will be some podium trophies as well. Yes, that's it, Shamus, because Mini Madness especially was very different. Right, I think it's time to get on with the next race, don't you, folks? I certainly do. So let's have a look at the grid walk then, as we get ready for race number 2. Your split 2 grid walk then. On pole position, it's Johnny Weedo with V Racing 1 close behind. Row number 2, it's Chalnon B and Trev. Row 3, it's White Tiger and Budweiser Can. Row number 4, it's Dave and Wins Wheels. Very close grid this. Row number 5, it's Magic and Escaterio. Row 6, Calabrian and Jackery Q. Row 7, it's Lunchbox and Senga. Teammates there together, with finally row 8 being Hansa. That is your split 2 grid walk here for round 4 of Miata Mania. Here we are then. Ready for the second race here at St. Croissant. Johnny Weedo on pole. 15 drivers flashing away. Well played, folks. Let's see what happens here. We get to see the lights again. This is a beautiful camera to actually see lights. We were left guessing last time at Lego Maggiore. Here the engine's rising here. There is a skill to this start. Talk about that in a little bit. We have 5 lights. And we are racing here now. P5, I think, had a really slow start there. That was White Tiger. It looked a bit delayed as we head towards turn 1 then. And Johnny Weedo, not the best. B Racing 1's had a really good start. Really catching up to Johnny Weedo there as we head towards the left-hander for the first time. Oh, that's a commanding gap actually by Johnny Weedo as we go through the left-hander. And White Tiger, I believe, did have a struggle to start there as we head towards the double right-hander for the very first time of 8 here in split 2. Right-hander we go. Ooh, somebody on the very much inside. Dave getting all sorts of sideways. Saw him on the gravel sort of curve area and getting all sorts of sideways. Gonna get absolutely hung out to dry here. Look at this lot. There's 3 wide heading towards the left-hander and the straight for the very first time. And let's stick with this battle as everyone's trying to find their place through here. Oh no, Budweiser Can's doing a Shelty impersonation, but manages to save it, unlike Shelty, as we carry on. And I'm not sure Shelty would like that one bit. So we continue on on the straight then. I have no idea who's going to lead heading towards the left-hander, but everyone's getting towards the left-hand side. A little bit of fighting there for that slipstream as they head towards it the very first time. And it looks like Dave may keep it. Someone was in the barrier briefly, and I like Budweiser, but through we go. Wins Wheels just into the barrier, slight tap. We cost a little bit of time. They head towards the right-hander then. Let's hope they all make it through here. We've already seen some visits to barrier through this race. And yeah, everyone playing that one very safe. They're going to start to fall into line here. Let's have a look at the lead battle then. Johnny Weedo leading from B Racing 1, 4 tenths of a second. Definitely in slipstream there. Top 5 have pulled that gap after Dave's little drifting moment in sector 1. Oh, Chalderby gets it wrong on the edge of the bridge. That's going to break that pack up. Oh, we got Budweiser Can into the barrier there. I just caught the end of that one. We'll have another look at that, but Budweiser Can dropping all the way towards the back of the grid. Budweiser started where? Let's just have a look. P1, 2, 3, 4, 5. P6. And he's now all the way back there. My word. That is a bad start and a half. Through the right-hander we go. Calabrian on the outside of Escaterio. And it looks like going to get that done. Wins Wheels trying to follow suit here. Going to be in the slipstream of Calabrian then. Long way to go on that last corner though. Let's see what happens. Oh, gets it done. Beautiful stuff from Wins Wheels. That's absolutely fantastic. Yes, it done. I believe that was somebody else in the barrier then. Budweiser Can once again being in the barrier. It could have been Jackery Q actually. My mistake. Now, what I could do with doing is having a look at exactly what happened to Budweiser Can then at the end of the bridge. So, let's jump on board with Budweiser Can. Went into the braking zone. Oh, okay. Turned in while a car was there. That's an interesting one. Potentially, we may have to look at that as stewards, but we'll see what happens. Escaterio did make the corner. As Johnny Weetoke still in the lead then. Three-way fight then. The podium places are going to be fighting each other, it looks like. Johnny Weetoke with some real pace here. And we've got the gap with Chaldenby, White Tiger. That gap's broken up. So Chaldenby all on his tud. Made the mistake at the edge or end of the bridge. Let's have a look at that as well, actually, while we were... have a look. Where did Chaldenby break then? Oh, clipped the barrier. That's what happened. And White Tiger went into the back. The White Tiger waited for Chaldenby there. You can see that happen. Beautiful sportsman-like stuff there. And we carry on racing. Right, we need to go to the crazy group. Here we got Dave leading it, the cursed position. It's nice that the big group is for the cursed one. As through we go. Oh, that's nearly in the barrier for Scaterio. And has a lot of cars on his trumpet here as they head across the bridge then. Is Wins Wheels going to go for the move? We've got Magic going for the move on Senga potentially. Down towards the left-hander then. Anyone meeting barrier this time? Not quite. Everyone surviving now. Beautiful stuff from these guys. That looks beautiful. The train of cars heading up. Oh, look, Murray's here. The other steward. So this is your P1 battle then. Johnny Weetoke, B-Racing 1 and Trev. The two very bright green cars in this. But Johnny Weetoke showing some serious pace. Johnny Weetoke very much split 1, split 2 area. Had some really good races, Johnny Weetoke. Really has done. Through the left-hander. No one's close there. Dave has pulled a bit of a gap. Oh, very close to the barrier there. Oh, Scaterio was in it, I believe. And look at this. Look at the cars behind here. Everyone fighting for slipstream, the tarmac. I think we're a bit three wide further back there. Budweiser can on the inside of Hansa then. Heading towards turn 1. We've got a penalty there for Scaterio as well. Budweiser can on the inside. Oh, that's a huge hit there. Absolutely huge on Magic. We'll have to have another look at that one. That was absolutely... I've said it a couple of times there. Absolutely huge. Let's have another look at what happened there. We're on board with Magic then. Magic looking down the inside. And that looked like a bit of a dive to me. We'll see if any reports go in with that one. We jumped to the lead battle then. Johnny Weetoke, B-Racing 1 and Trev. Oh, you spelled Stuart wrong. No. Not quite. And is B-Racing 1 going to go for the move? No, it's some bumper drafting for now. So they're working together to try and pull away here. Well, they go a bit deep. P4 Chaldenby. 2.6 seconds. Keep an eye on some of these gaps. See what happens with them. B-Racing 1 actually with the fastest lap as well. Dave is catching White Tiger, I feel. That gap could become closer. There's every chance Magic could catch up to this battle, if I'm honest, because it seems a bit of a big one here. Through the right-hander we go. Much Budweiser. Yeah, very unfortunate for Magic. Mistakes do happen. So we allow drivers to speak to each other first. Because at the end of the day, it's a fun championship. It's not fun for the person who's just been into the net barrier, should I say. But as I say, a fun championship, so... there's apologies, etc., mistakes. We don't know the full circumstance of what happened there. Only the drivers will know. As we head up then. So Wins Wheels leading this long train of cars. It goes all the way back to P14. In the distance. Right, we need some battles here. We need some... oh, I say we need battles. Scaterio is on the inside of somebody. But Hansa's on the inside of a Scaterio. Lunchbox there as well. Now, the GBRC guys, I think it moved up a little bit here, potentially. Senga has. Lunchbox isn't far behind. As we head to start lap number 4, then Dave with a penalty in P6. And Calabian looking down the inside of Dave, then heading towards turn 1. They were catching White Tiger. Dave takes a loss. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful smart driving there. Takes half of the penalty off. I just letting Calabian go through. Beautiful smart driving. What do we like to see? Race smarter, not harder. As we hit the double right then. That looked like White Tiger going very deep then. I could be wrong with that, but that looks like a very oversteery Miata. Who is inside somebody? I know. Oh, through the left we go. Now, B-Racing 1, I just noticed this. has overtaken Johnny Wito here. So we have a new race leader. I didn't see where that happened. And we got Trev close behind. Now, Trev probably playing a bit of chess here. You know, making sure he's in that battle and needs to overtake when he needs to. GBRC guys are super duper clean. Let's be honest. They're always demonstrating superb sportsmanship. So I expect Trev to be properly thinking about the plan here. How to get up into that P1 position. I need to have a read of that livery there that is on B Racing 1's car. I really do. So heading across the bridge. B Racing 1 took away the slipstream, went back to the racing line. Let's see what happens in towards this left-hander then. Any questions, always fire them away in chat. Happy to help where we can. As B Racing 1 took that all sorts of wrong, I would say, because you shouldn't be using the curve like that. Challenby falling off. That was 2.6 seconds up to 3.2. Dave's back in front of Calabrian. And we got Budweiser can and a whole stream of cars actually catching up to these guys now as well. Wins wheels in there. Senga. In fact, the whole pack, I think, is closing up a little bit. Now they've settled themselves down. I think they've... I think they're all closing up a bit. Oh, a bit further back. That was Wins wheels on the inside of Budweiser can, who's gone off there. Budweiser can off. We'll try and... Oh, still catching the drift. It looks like Wins Wheels is potentially giving that back. Actually, yes, he is indeed. So, felt like it was a mistake there from Wins Wheels. Good sportsman-like stuff there. We'll see if we can have another look at that one. So, going up over the hill. Bumper drafting. Oh, yes, gets it slightly wrong. Slightly wrong. And you can hear the lift off there. He's just waiting. Oh, there's the braking. Beautiful stuff. We'd like to see that. Right, B Racing 1 and Trev. They've actually overtaken Johnny Wito here. We keep missing the overtakes here for this P1 position. Johnny Wito has gone. So Johnny Wito's hit a barrier somewhere, I would say. As Trev looking on the inside of B Racing 1, not going to quite work there. See if Johnny Wito can catch up. What's the pole sitter, remember? But that could bring Challenby into play as well. Now, is it worthwhile Johnny Wito going or sort of letting off a little bit, getting Challenby involved and going for the teamwork? I'm not sure. Let's see what Trev does here. Is the bumper drafting going? There is indeed, because I saw some hazards. In fact, we've got somebody who's joined Magic at the back, I've just noticed. Well, look, who is that? So Escoterio is at the back with Magic. Not sure what happened to Escoterio in all of this. I keep missing some of the action here, folks. I've turned into the F1 director again. I apologise. It's hard to keep up with where the action is on this track because there's so much of it. And Hans has been moving slowly up this grid, I've noticed. On the inside the lunchbox then. And that was Budweiser can getting very close. Very, very close to that barrier. And barrier! As we head over the hill then. Yeah, eventful race for Budweiser indeed. And Lunchbox looking at the inside then, trying to take an advantage. Not going to quite work. Oh, it does indeed. It scared Wins Wheels. They scared him completely off. Really did scare him. We'll have another look at that move. I love a good scare move. Very, very good. Hands are streaming, it's going well. It is indeed. It looks like it as well. I'd say I've been noticing hands are coming up through the pack a little bit here. The Kiwis coming up the grid as well. Jackery Q. Oh, they were sideways there. That was Jackery Q. Getting all sorts of wrong. Let's have a look at what happens to Wins Wheels in all of that, though. Heading across the hill here. Or across the bridge, not a hill. In we go. Yes, got scared. Got scared. Saw the lunge. Backed out of it. Was a bit unsure what to do. Interesting stuff. Alright, we jump to our P1 battle then, which is B Racing 1 and Trev. Sarcasm loading on the side of that livery. I'm seeing a bit more of it. Yeah, Wins has really dropped back a little bit. Hopefully he can get back into the momentum there. 2.5 laps to go though, so plenty of time on this circuit. There's still another 5 minutes of racing as we carry on with these two. So these two are helping each other at the moment. Johnny Wito 1.7 seconds away. Challenby with a penalty. That'll come off before the end, I'm sure. Another 3 seconds to White Tiger. Calabrian is ahead of Dave, and Senga's in there as well. Senga's done really well here as well, actually. Well, fishing was Senga was P14, and he's up to P. We've had some big climbers in this race. Linebus and Spiner in the previous race. Senga in this one. Superb efforts happening here. Senga having a sneaky look down the inside there as well. Is this GBRC's new tactic? Scare people out the way? Clean racing, just scaring people. It's great. They head over the hill then, into the right-hander. Anyone meeting barrier through here? Like White Tiger got pretty close, but survives. Oh, Budweiser can. Getting close. Oh, that's even closer by Lunchbox. He hit it. Lunchbox hit the barrier. Oh, he just survives though. Well, going to lose a lot of time, and that's going to bring Hansa in. Look out, Hansa is closing down. 2 attempts to go, and he will be in that slipstream. There's Wynn's wheels then. Further back. Gotta be so careful. And of course, at the back here, we have Magic and Escaterio. They're in their own little battle here. In we go. Oh, Escaterio down the inside. I think Escaterio let off then. He let off, and they carry on racing. It's good to see. All right, let's jump to this P1 battle. This is where the action is now, I think. This is where the action's going to start. B81 and Trev. Ariar is having a field day today, and it looked like Chaldenby just clipped it then as well. Oh, that's close for White Tiger. Oh, that was who's in the pink car. I think that was Calabrian into the barrier right in the distance there. I just saw that. Can we have a look? Yes, he was indeed, because Dave's just gone back through. Dave's slowly reducing that penalty as well. Senga looking down the inside of Calabrian. Not going to quite happen here. Dave nearly gets rid of the penalty. Oh, the pain of having under a 10th on the penalty. The pain as Senga looks now on the outside. It's very hard to do. We saw Hasnain try this earlier on. Yeah, everyone's trick-or-treating with barrier. Indeed. Through the right-hander we go. And that's going to stay as it is for now. Let's jump to that P1 battle. I suspect the racing is going to start happening here very soon indeed. That gap between Johnny Wito and Trev is coming down as well. So they are actually going to have to be careful. That was 1.7 on the previous lap. Down to 1.5. Could Johnny Wito have a comeback here? Could Johnny Wito get back in this battle? So the minute they start fighting, they're going to lose a lot of time. Now it's back up to 1.7. Johnny Wito needs some perfect laps here. I look like BRC1 just clipped the barrier then. BRC1 clipped the barrier, and that's going to allow Trev into the lead then. For the first time, Trev in the lead from BRC1. So we'll see what happens here. And you'll notice that gap did come down with that mistake. And that gap is slowly coming down as well. Obviously, we're on the penultimate lap here, so they have to be very careful. What's happened to White Tiger there? White Tiger's just had a huge mistake. We'll have to have a quick look at this. What happened to White Tiger? And then we'll jump straight to the battle here. So White Tiger over the crest of the hill. Oh, just gets it all sorts of wrong. Maybe distraction in IRL, maybe. But White Tiger, with that mistake, has Dave, Calabrian, and Senga all in the mix. That's a bit of an interesting one there. Right, we're going to go a bit further back. Let's have a look at some of the other battles happening. Budweiser can has Lunchbox, has Hansa in there as well. So Hansa has a chance of P9 here. Wins Wheels is a bit further back. We've got Jackery Q a bit further back again. And then we've got Magic, who's escaped as Caterio now. But we're going to focus on this P1 battle. In fact, I'm going to focus on... Oh, Trev in the barrier! And so was Johnny Wito. And that's costing Johnny Wito time. That's time he couldn't lose. He didn't need to lose that. And now he's lost half a second to these two. Severe one that did bump draft Trev to get away a little bit. Even with that mistake. So into the left-hander we go for the final time here in split 2. Johnny Wito once again closing that gap down. He needed not to do that. As we head to the double right-hander. And I suspect we're going to see some action down the straight for the lead. Let's go a bit further back. We've got White Tiger still leading Dave, Flavian, and Senga. Trying to keep an eye on all these battles. Budweiser's got Lunchbox and Hansa in there as well. We could have some three-way fights towards that long left-hander. We will have to wait and see. Let's jump to that battle then. The P1 battle. Here it is. But there was a little mistake there from somebody because I saw some hazards on. Johnny Wito is in the slipstream. Johnny Wito is in the slipstream. Let's see what B-Racing1 does then. Because if he goes for the move here... Oh, he's just gone out of it again. And B-Racing1 going down the inside. This is going to cost them time then. Can Johnny Wito pull it back here? So Trev going for the cutback. Brady Racing One stops it on the apex beautifully here as they continue up the hill then. Onto the crest of the hill. Let's have a quick look further back. White Tiger still leading that battle. Budweiser Can and Lunchbox there, still going at it as well. Let's go back to the lead battle and Racing One leading Trev then. With that move into that long left-hander, Johnny Wito is very close now. Head over the bridge. No going for the move. Oh, there's a little tap of the barrier there. I did see that. Lots of contacts with the barrier today. Oh, Trev came very close to that barrier. That's going to give Johnny Wito a little bit of a run here. Surely it is indeed. He's got the pace here. Under a tenth it's going to go. And Johnny Wito going down the inside on this fast left. Trev's going to have to defend this. It could be B Racing One's turn to take as they head towards this right-hander. Is Johnny Wito going to get around the outside here? It does indeed. Oh, my word. What a beautiful move from Johnny Wito. What a recovery drive from whatever mistake happened earlier on. Johnny Wito up into P2. Let's go a bit further back then. As White Tiger still defending from Dave and Calabrian there in there. Senga's dropped off a little bit through there. And let's go a bit further back. We've got Budweiser Can and Lunchbox there. Extremely close. Lunchbox going a little bit deep here. That's not going to quite work out. We jump to the leader then. B Racing One as they head towards the line for the final time. B Racing One going to be a race winner here from Johnny Wito and Trev in P3. P4 for Challenby. It's going to be P5 for White Tiger. Just, I think they were in the barrier there. White Tiger, Dave. Oh, Clavier's got a penalty. That could bring Senga into the mix potentially. Oh, I think that's close. P9 is going to be Budweiser Can. Close from Lunchbox. Oh, my word. We've got some spins across the line there in terms of Hansa and Wins Wheels. And Jackie Q P13. It's going to be P14 for Magic there. Still flashing away. Good sportsman-like stuff from Magic. I'm sure you can be a bit frustrated if something happens in the race, but still flashing away. Fair play. And we're going to have Escoterio there coming home in P15. Again, weaving away there. What a fantastic race that was. These races are really, you know, it's like the start is the build-up. People plan their actions. You have a little bit of a middle. Action happens. And then you have the end where the strategy plays out. What a race that is. We've got 2 more of them to go yet. Amazing. If you're enjoying it, folks, please hit the like button. Helps me out massively. Costs you nothing. And let's just save that race there. The replay. And let's have a look at the provisional race results then. As B Racing One there. Your race winner from Johnny Wito and Trev. Your podium finishers. We then have Challenby, White Tiger, Dave, Calabrian, Senga, Budweiser Can, Lunchbox, Hansa, Wiz Wheels, Jackie Q, Magic, and Escoterio. 2 more races to go, folks. That was split 2. We've got split 3 coming up next. But let's have a look at what happened in the last round for splits 3 and 4. Revving away and off we go. Bob Sports had an absolute horrendous start there. Harving's already overtaken them. In fact, the best start there looks like Squaw Guy going around the outside of Ollie Polly, heading towards turn 1 then. He's going to get it stopped. Psycho Killer down the inside. Everyone's moving off the grid. It's all happy days here. And Ollie Polly keeps that position. How did Ollie do that? My word, Escoterio looking down the inside of Swar Guy as well. Not quite going to happen here. Swar Guy going to go for the move. It looks like he is indeed down the inside of Ollie Polly. Then in towards Banky Boy for the very first time of 13. And going to get it stopped. Escoterio on the inside as well. Slight tap there. Oh, Ollie saves it. Beautiful stuff. And Harvig now going to lead that train. So Hansa in the curse position. Right turn going for the move down the inside on Bob Sport. Then in towards the braking zone we go. And looks like... Oh, he's gone for the move on Hansa as well at the same time. Doesn't quite work out, but does get the move done on Bob Sport there. As further back, Psycho Killer going very drifty. But we're going to the lead here because Ollie Polly's going for the move for the lead. Going to get it stopped. Escoterio going for the cutback as well. That's a beautiful little cutback. Oh, that is magnificent. We saw that earlier on. People saw what Linebus did and are going for it here as we come through the fast left and into the right. And then we're going line astern again. Now, speaking of Linebus, I'm going to end the vote right there. It looks like Linebus is your split 2 driver of the day. There'll be an overall split driver of the day vote soon. Oh, Escoterio's gone out wide there. Ollie Polly into the lead corner of the cop into P2. White Guy's going to get P3 here. Escoterio's struggling there to keep the car on. We really need to focus on this fight. In fact, with the moves happening here, Ollie Polly's just absolutely broken away out of nowhere. And Swart Guy caught on the cob. They've lost a significant amount of time here. In fact, 1.3 seconds. That's Ollie Polly into the distance. Oh, clips of grass though. You know how dangerous that can be. We head across the line then. Anyone going for the move here? You can see he moves in the distance there. Oh, that's a big move by Hansa. On to 52 Ghost. Beautiful move as well. Stopped at the apex very nicely. But Wrighton looking to get Hansa then through the right-hander. And they're going to continue with status quo, I think. Not the band, obviously. Not too far away to make a move is the 52 Ghost on right, and in towards turn 1 we go once again. And the 52 Ghost... Oh, not going to get it done right, and defends it. Wow, beautiful defensive driving just around the outside there. Awesome sportsmanlike stuff from these two guys. So the main battle at the moment is still this P3 position. Corner on the cob leading that fight. Oh, a little bit of a tap there. Harvig went for the cutback. Didn't quite work. Corner on the cob ready. Oh, Scaterio's off there. That's going to be slipstream lost. And potentially going to be in the grips of Bob Sport. Going to have to be very careful. Dirt on their tyres as well. Over the back, Ray and Psycho Killer. They're going head to head here. Psycho Killer down the inside then. In towards the braking zone we go. Hands are looking down the inside as well. And not quite going to work out. Oh, no, it does work out. So that looked like to me, Ray saw that and gave space there. So that was very good awareness from Ray. He's going to get a penalty there, but that will come off during the race. So there shouldn't be anything to worry about. Although that won't come off during the race. Look at that, hugely wide there. Need to realise that dirty tyres were impacted when you went off. And Ray's going to go, thank you very much. The buy one, get one free offer is very much on in towards turn 1. And Ray looking to try and get it stopped. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, goes a little bit deep there. Little bit deep. In fact, gives the position to CJ there. I'm not too sure. Yes, he does. Wow. That guy definitely goes defensive very early here. Makes his intentions very clear here. And the corner of the cup trying to go around the outside. Very hard to do here with a double right-hander. Not really possible. As we come through the right-hander then. A little bit of a tap there, maybe. Maybe someone turned in. Not too sure. First corner on the cob. He's somewhere. Oh, he's off. He's still off there, but brings it back on in a very sportsmanlike way and survives. Gonna be careful. Gotta be careful about dirty tyres. 1 second penalty. That's not the end of the world in the grand scheme of it. Or be a second ahead. This is gonna be very tight. Let's jump to Ollie Polly then. Ollie Polly's gonna cross the line then in P1. Congratulations to Ollie Polly. As we come around the last corner then. Oh, that looks like corner of the cob off there. Now, what's he gonna do? He's gonna get rid of the penalty. Is he gonna break the full line? Oh, Harvick's got a penalty anyway. So he takes it. That's an interesting one. So they do get those positions. Escoterio P5, Bobsport P6. It's going to be P7 right and P8. The 52 goes P9 for Cycle Killer with a quality finish. TJ P10, Hansa P11 just there. P12 for Landy. P13 is going to be Ray. What happened to Ray in all of that? P14 for DMX. P65 and it's going to be P15 there for Herm. And that is your split 3 race all done and dusted there. Ollie Polly with a commanding be set off here. Oh, somebody's gone straight to the barrier there. It looks like somebody's had a bit of an issue at the start. They've gone right to the back, whoever that is. Oh, it's Spider GT's had a terrible start here as we go into the right-hander here. Falconer's just gone a little bit deep here. And it sounds like we've got a spin. It's Bazinga's gone round. Bazinga. We'll try and have a look at what happened to Bazinga. Falconer's was involved in that. Looks like Falconer's just waited up for Bazinga there. Yeah, all over the back of Dutchy. We've got Gowdy in there as well. Luco looking to get the move done then in towards Banky Boy for the first time of 13. What's going to happen here? Jeff down the inside of Dutchy then. A bit of contact. They all survive though, and Jeff is going to get that position. In fact, Luco could be on the inside. It could be 4 wide going up the hill here. Oh my word, this is scary stuff. Luco gets a 3 in 1. Luco, what are you doing there, mate? We jumped to Luco in the practice. He was off on every corner, and he's up to P5 from P12 instantly. Fair play to Luco there. So towards the left, we've got Jeff in the middle as well here. And down towards turn 1. And what's going to happen here? Who's going to give it up? Who's going to go for it? Luco's gone way too deep here. And comes on very sensibly. Good sportsmanlike stuff there from Luco. Kept it very tight there. Couldn't have done much more there. Norwich goes defensive. Not going to quite happen. Oh, it goes for the dive instead. Oh, to be fair, that dive was on. That dive was on. He made the apex. Alright, let's jump to the P3 fight. As Dutchy's just gone for the dive for the sentry then. That's going to be a bit too far off there for Dutchy. Comes back on circuit. Good effort all the same. Really good effort. And let's jump to this fight then. Luco, Dutchy. Dutchy looking down the inside at turn 1. Is he going to get it stopped this time? They break exactly the same time, so I suspect he will. Luco going for the cutback. And Luco going for the cutback again. Not going to quite work out. Dutchy does get it stopped. Made the move. Brilliant move there by Dutchy. And in fact, there's been some moves here with Ram and Andy Reeves. Closed up once again. Jeff's broken away from Gowdy in the background there. Luco down the inside of Bazinga then. Heading towards turn 1. And Luco... Oh, it doesn't get it stopped. He's going to have dirt on his tyres. Very safe rejoin again. Beautiful stuff from Luco. Good sportsman-like stuff here from Luco. Head towards Banky Boy. Let's see how much Dutchy gains here. So Ram comes in. Oh, Dutchy gains massively now. Dutchy easily gets that. Ram makes that mistake. Goes a bit too quick into Banky Boy. All the way down to P7. And possibly going to get caught by his fellow American in P8. Sorry if you can hear that car in the background. LT Code's had a bit of an awful one as they... Oh, he's got defensive with semicolon. Good defensive driving. They head towards the line. He's going to get this just semicolon from Guitar Rich. What a comeback from Guitar Rich. As we see, Andy V is going to come across the line in P3. P4 for Dutchy. Fair play to Dutchy. It's P5 for Luco. It's P6 for Bazinga. It's P7 for Ram there. P8 for Jeff. It's going to be P9 for Gaudi Hornet there. Brilliant stuff from Gaudi. Nice to see him have a good race there. Spider's going to be in P10 here as we wait for Spider to come round the last corner then. There he is. I love this camera. It's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant camera. Spider heads towards the line then in the Beatles machine. Brilliant stuff. Falconer's not the greatest of races, but even so has stayed in there and continued fighting on. As we go through the last corner then for Falconers. And we're going to head towards the line then. Falconers, well played Falconers. With the drastic finish there, dramatic finish, not drastic. And LT Code there as well. And we finish up the race. Welcome back then. We are, of course, with... Split 3. We are waiting for one driver to enter. So we'll just see if they can get in time. However, we're on Little Nicky here. With an interesting livery. A Halloween livery there. You can see that. Happy Halloween on the front. Happy days indeed. So this one... When you see the qualifying results, you're going to be like, what? How is that possible? But yeah, it is possible, and it's not impossible. Let's have a look at Swar Guy then. And across the bridge. We're used to that YouTube livery from Swar Guy. We saw that in Mini Madness as well. We've got Team Inter 51. We'll just give Big Mac just a moment to join. If Big Mac doesn't join, we will have a promotion. As we see Team Inter 51 into the barrier. As we go to CJ then. White Tiger on the front. Round we go. It looks like a White Tiger anyway. There he is. Big Mac is in. Happy days. I just need to remember to set the grid when we go on the grid walk. Let's jump to Harvick then. Harvick's second race here in Miata Mania. Oh, Hansa, you legend. Thank you so much, mate. Awesome job again by you. Great show. No, awesome job by you, Hansa, because you had a brilliant race. Well played. But thank you so much. I swear every week the tension gets worse, Tidge. Nice. I like. It's giving you the feeling that World Tours are what World Tours are like. And that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to give you that. Ooh, it's time to face the mute. No, we're not X Factor, are we? Why am I on this car? Grrr. We have RC74 Racer. In a very green livery. Semicolon. In the PlayStation livery. Also as nervous as you get. 4 marbles, indeed. Yeah, everyone, it's been a brilliant event so far. We've got this race and one more. And then we only have one more round after this event, which is Monza No Chicane, which is going to be absolutely mad. And then in terms of community events, we've got the Conservatory Celebration. Oh, go back to the flashing there quickly. We've got the Conservatory big event, which is going to be Conservatory Celebration, because we're going to have our proper gaming setup. We're going to have a 4 million view celebration, thanks to you lovely people. And it's also a Halloween celebration because I lost a bet with Bo and I have to wear a costume. I know what costume I'm wearing. Bo knows what costume I'm wearing. The rest of you will find out in due course. So we're on Gohan here, going through the left-hander. But Guitar Rich then, follow me. I like that. On the back. exclamation mark play. And that event, we'll be doing a couple of bonus races, some historic ones from the channel. We'll then be doing some fun stuff in potentially marbles, maybe truck on Fall Guys again, and do other stuff as well. Here we have the quadrant liveried Yura. Happy birthday to Hake for Monday. End racism. I say it every time. It's a good message to have. And actually leading the way here in terms of times. Oh, Nipper Dog. Thanks so much, mate. Evening, Mr. Tidge. Host with the most. Tidge with host with the most knee. I like it. Beautiful. The 52 Ghost then. Sorry if I have missed anybody going through these drivers. Obviously, Big Mac is on there as well. So what I will do is I'll just let the drivers know we're starting soon. Does it involve a 2-2 Tidge? You're very close, Ray, but it's not quite a 2-2. Let's put it that way. Oh, sideways there for the 52 Ghost. And let's finally jump to Big Mac. Tell you what, McDonald's are doing a double Big Mac at the moment. It's nice. I did break my diet the other week because I worked late and then it was a manufacturer's race. So I literally had like 10 minutes to decide. When do I believe it will be? Well, the conservatory has got the windowsills and the skirting boards in. So literally, we're just waiting for the decorator who's coming next week. Fingers crossed. Could be next weekend. I move all the stuff in. But who knows? I'm very happy. I have a smiley face behind the microphone because I don't have a camera. Right, folks. I think it's time we start and go for racing, don't you? So I'm going to shut up yapping. Naughty boy. Ooh, naughty boy, eh? Right, anyway. We are now going to stop yapping. And we are going to get on with the Grid 3 walk. Then with the Split 3 grid walk. On pole position, it's Lil Nicky with a tied time with CJ. Row 2, then Ollie Polly and Swar Guy. Row 3, it's Harvig and Kun on the carb. Row 4, it's Gohan and Team Inter 51. Row 5, it's Guitar Rich and Seth Logan. Row 6, it's Big Mac and RC74 Racer. Row 7, it's Yura and Da52 Ghost. And finally, row number 8, it's Semicolon. That is your Split 3 grid walk here for round 4 of Miata Mania. Here we are then. Oh, I did that transition a bit quicker than I expected. And here we are then, ready. Flash away, folks. Look at that, you beautiful people flashing away there. Pretty sure this grid's right. Had to rush one person in at the very end there, Big Mac. But we should be fine. As we get ready here, just settling down on the grid. A couple of people using their brakes there. I'd be using the handbrake personally. 1 light on, 2 light on, 3, 4. All 5 are on, and we get... Oh, there's a jump start there. That will look like Big Mac. Oh, there's another jump start as well. 2 people have jump started here. They jump around Big Mac, and I'm not sure who else was jump starting there, but I did see the movement. Looks like it was Corn on the carb. So a few jump starts. Let's go to P1 then. CJ into the lead. Lil Nicky's had a horrendous start as well. Lil Nicky down to P4. The tension is really there as we head up the hill there for the first time. That's the first time we've seen the pulsator drop down. But into this double right-hander for the first time of 8 here in Split 3. Let's see how they get on then as they head through here. We go hand then. Oh, that was Semicolon going very wide through there. Seth looking down the inside. I guess it done as well. Beautiful move from Seth Logan there as we lead there. And everybody is in the fight for the victory. Swar Guy actually up into P1 now. Took the position from CJ, I'm assuming, into that corner. Are we going to have bumper drafting? Or are we going to have overtaking? Let's find out. CJ bumper drafting Swar Guy then. So I'm assuming they're going to slowly move over towards that right-hand side for the left-hander. And look at that train of cars. Oh, Harvey's gone way too deep there. Oh, there's contact as well. Oh, a little bit of carnage there further back. That's going to allow the leaders to pull away. Ollie Polly's in there as well. Harvey dropping all the way down in towards this right-hander. And a little bit. Oh, little Nicky down to P5 then. I think people need to settle down here a little bit. Oh, it looked like somebody was in the barrier then. I did not see who that was. Could have been that 52 Ghost. Who's at the back here? It's Big Mac, unfortunately. That was after that start as well. jump start. That's unfortunate. In towards the left hand, there we go. Gaudi Hornet, you legend. Thanks so much, mate. As we just see Swag Guy nearly going to the barrier there. CJ Skater on the inside. Tage, thanks for putting all this on. Always level production. Honestly, it's no worries. I'm glad you are all enjoying it. Big thank you as well, Gaudi. As we continue over the crest hill. So CJ in the lead then from Swag Guy. Ollie's in there as well. And Seth. The four-way fight for the victory at the moment. CJ a little bit deep. They're going to be very close. And then further back, we've got this huge line of cars. P5 to P12. All in a line as we go through the left-hander. And, oh, it looks like there's a move on by Swag Guy in towards the last corner. And Ollie's are getting on the inside as well. Leaning on each other there, but plenty of space given. And Swag Guy moving over to the left. Not wanting to give this up. We've got a fight on our hands here. No strategy going on here. It's all out-and-out racing. They want to be the most exciting lobby, it looks like. Exciting split. And Ollie Polly down the inside of Swag Guy into turn one. Not going to happen, I don't think. Oh, Seth so close to the barriers there. But keeps it out for now. Swag Guy defending like crazy. This is intense stuff. CJ on the inside of Ollie then. Into the right-hander we go. And they are side by side still. Oh, clips the gravel. Holds it beautifully. Oh, beautiful stuff from CJ. Trying to remain clean there through there and just cut it a little bit too much. Puts him back into the battle with Lil Nicky and co. Maybe there's some work can happen here. It's in together. Oh, a little bit of contact. Little bit of contact. Oh, CJ's gone as well. Oh, CJ's gone. We'll have another look at that move. That all kicked off very quickly then. And CJ back to P14. We'll have another look at that shortly. So it's now a three-way fight then. Ollie Polly, Swag Guy. Ollie Polly going down the inside of Swag Guy then. Into the left-hander we go. And Seth looking on the inside as well. And looks like... Oh, look at that! The sparks. The sparks that we saw there. In towards the right-hander then. And it's going to be Ollie Polly leading the way then from Swag Guy. And Seth. We get this huge train of cars then. They're not that far off the lead battle. They should work together here. We've got a penalty for Gohan there. And Semicolon looks like he's backing off from RC Central Racer, so maybe an incident there. Now, we need to have another look at this move. I'll tell you what, we'll best probably going on with Lil Nicky here. So let's have another look at this incident then. So, he did stop it, to be fair, on the apex. It was one of those where it was on, but he stopped it. As I've always said, dives at the apex, well, dives are allowed. It's one of those where it wasn't seen, so... Bit of a hard one, that one, if I'm honest. Bit unfortunate, I would say. So we're going to continue on all the same. Ollie Polly leading the way then. Swag Guy and Seth in tow. And Harvick having a recovery drive as well. Lil Nicky down to P6 from P1. If anyone's wondering how the tag times for P1 worked here in terms of this. Oh, Harvick into the barrier there. It's who sets time first. So if you're in split lobby 1, you set the time, and then someone in split lobby 2 in qualifying, not splits. In the lobby 2 gets the same time, the lobby 1 will get it. If you do it in a private lobby, that actually counts as the worst or the lowest lobby of them all because you're outside of the traditional qualifying settings. So you will count as the slower time out of the two. You're wondering, that's how it works. So through the right-hander we go then. Harvey trying to get past Guitar Rich there. Train of cars, look at it. As through the right-hander we go. And Harvey going a little bit defensive then. The Guitar Rich is going to get a little bit... Oh, Lil Nicky round the outside. That was unbelievable. I was not expecting that. Lil Nicky round the outside. Beautiful stuff there. Harvey went defensive, so Lil Nicky just went, I'll do it round the outside, thank you. Can we have another look at that, please? Look at this. This is round the outside. Oh, into the barrier as well. So that's what happened in all that. We would have missed that otherwise. Beautiful stuff. And Lil Nicky's up to P4 now as well. So Lil Nicky on the recovery drive. Could Lil Nicky bring them closer to that battle for P1? Harvick on the inside of Guitar Rich then. And that's not going to happen. So through there we go. That stays as it is. Right, let's go to the battle for P9 then. Austin into a race. Semicolon, Ura, Team into 51, 52 Ghost. And I think P14's in there as well. And Ura looking down inside. Are you talking about my costume here? Your left. Let's put it that way. In towards the left-hander we go. And it looked like I was looking at the inside of semicolon. Didn't quite work out there. They're going to be lying astern up the hill, I think. Don't think a move will happen there. Or maybe it will, actually. It looks like semicolon might have a run. He does indeed got a run. And so does Yuri. Heading down towards the right-hander. Who's getting this done? And Yuri. Beautiful side-by-side there. 3 wide. And semicolon going to keep that position. And teammate 51's going to be left out to dry a little bit here. Or maybe not. Look at this. Actually fits back into the train beautifully. And in towards the last corner we go. And oh, we've got sideways. Oh, they're all going sideways. Guys, it's not a drift show. Oh, no, we've got a huge incident. Huge incident. Oh, there he is. I saw you go off there. Huge incident. We'll try and have another look at that one. Let's have a look. What happened into here then? So, 2 people clipped the grass there. Oh, and then it all just gets all a bit tangled. Not much that could have really happened there. It was just a racing incident, if I'm honest. That's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate there. One of those that can and will happen if you slightly clip. Now, Ollie Polly absolutely flying away here. Has dropped Swarguy and Seth. It looks like Ollie Polly. 24.5 as well. Strong lap time. That's split 1 time. A good effort there. Little Nicky's broken away as well from P5. But Little Nicky looking to try and make a bit of a recovery drive here. 1.5 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that gap. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I don't think it's anyone's fault. There was 2 mistakes that led into more mistakes. That's all it was, really. That was P5 battle there. Corn on the Cob leading that. We've not really focused on Corn on the Cob too much here. Leading this battle for P5. Guitar Rich drop back a little bit. Oh, Corn on the Cob into the barrier. That's going to give Guitar Rich a bit of a run. Oh, beautiful decision by Guitar Rich then. Going to have the inside for the right-hander. Backs out of it though. Oh no, still on the inside. Camera was very deceptive there. Oh! Nearly into the barrier. Nearly into the barrier there. Yes, he did rapid. 2 people did. And then it just caused, yeah, one of those. One mistake went into another. Into towards the left we go. Guitar Rich getting all sorts of sideways. That's going to be the barrier, surely. Oh, drifted. Oh, Guitar Rich has gone. That's another spinner. Oh, Team Inter went at the same time as well. I'll tell you what, we're seeing this is the most exciting lobby by quite some margin. I'll give him that. We'll try and have another look at what happened with Team Inter specifically, because we saw Guitar Rich, but we see Guitar Rich goes deep here. You can just see that in the distance. Comes through here, and then there's just a spin, and then what happens? Oh, Team Inter 51. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself with that one. He's really going to be kicking himself with that. Tries to avoid the ghost and just goes into the barrier there. Absolutely. It's not dirty racing call-off. People are just going for moves there. And unfortunately, sometimes people make mistakes. That's all it is. But unfortunately, I don't think there's been that many dirty moves in this race, if I'm honest. We've looked at all of them and racing incidents, in my opinion. But it is turning into a survival game. We're with Harvick at the moment. Back up to P5 then. Little Nicky's 5.5 seconds. 5.5 seconds. That is quite a gap that Little Nicky's built up. I bet he's glad he's got out of that pack a little bit. Yeah, it's just lots of mini errors. It's one of those. It's a hard track to get right. We said this in the intro of the circuit. Very hard to get this circuit right. You can lose a lot of time very quickly. And we're seeing some mistakes happen, which is to be expected. This is split 3, so these drivers have made more mistakes than the split 2 drivers. Split 2 drivers make more mistakes than the split 1 drivers. And we saw split 1 drivers making mistakes. So it is going to happen. As we head over the crest of the hill then. And they're working together at the moment. So, oh, I say that. It looked like Gohan was going for the move. Not quite there. Let's jump to P3, because Lil Nicky has closed that gap substantially here. Exactly, Hasnain, exactly. So we're going to carry on. And 1.1 seconds. Lil Nicky probably looking for P2 here, I would say. And Corn on the Cob getting back in his fight as well for P5. Rascal! Viewing guy missed this season. Morning, you pleb. Good morning, Rascal, and thank you so much, mate. That's hugely appreciated. Oh, get sideways for Harvick there. recovers it well. Corner on the Cobb doesn't. Oh, it's another one. Another one bites the dust there. And that's corner on the Cobb into the barrier. My word, it's all kicking off today. Right, we need to go a bit further up into the P8, P7 battle now. RC74 Racer climbing this grid. Where did RC74 Racer start in all of this? That is 15, 14, 13, P12 up to P7. That is a good effort, that really is. I like that, Falconers. I like that indeed. That was another. We'll have another look at what happened there. Barrier is busy today. We can rename this race Barrier, I think. Guitar Rich then. After that earlier incident, got Team Into 51 on his inside. Big Mac's back in the racing as well, which is good to see. And Yuri is not far behind there. Right, Little Nicky already making moves. Looking on the inside of Seth then. Heading up towards the right-hander. That's around the outside into the inside here for the double right. And that is going to be job done very quickly. Barry R must have the best sweets. You're not wrong. As we've seen, they're all orange sweets. Barry R is claiming everyone today. Indeed. Next round, we've got sausages claiming people. Oh, that was very close to the grass there. Then you have to be careful. So we've got 2 seconds then to Swar Guy. Now, is Seth going to work with Lil Nicky? Potentially push the Swar Guy, or maybe go for the move? Try and fight for that P3. We'll find out soon. We know these two are working together. Harvig and Gohan. We've got CJ back up to P7 already. That is a huge recovery. Remember, CJ was down in P14 at one point. Back up to P7. That is superb effort there. The 52 Ghost on the inside of RC74 Racer then. Let's keep an eye on this one as they head in towards left-hander. Going to get it done as well. Beautiful move there by the 52 Ghost. Oh, a little bit of contact and a little bit sideways action there. Corner on the Cobb back in this action as well. We will have another look at Corner on the Cobb's incident. Just to get an idea of what was happening. As we continue on and looking further back. Oh, Big Mac! Oh, he's into the barrier. That's another one. We have another victim. Oh, and that means you're up into P14. But Big Mac, another victim there. I just saw that in the distance. This is where I wanted to be. And CJ has lost a couple of positions then. RC74 Racer back in front. Semicolon leading this pack now. Yes. I saw that joke previously, Rapid, that you posted. Defense. That is a beautiful one. I've never heard that one before, actually. Like, no sarcasm. I've never heard of it. RC74 looking down the inside then. Could CJ... Oh, Semicolon's off now, meeting barrier. What's going on in this race? Oh, it's hit the 52 Ghost on the recovery. That is obviously a mistake. That means Team Into 51's going to go around the outside. Followed with Guitar Rich as well. That's another victim. It's who hasn't hit barrier in this race. My word, what an exciting race. They really are making this the lobby of excitement as through we go and carry on. But I did want to have a look at Corn on the Cobs. What position is Corn on the Cob? There we go. Oh, what a guess. All right, let's have a look. I want to see what Corn on the Cob did here. So in we go. Just too much speed. Oh, and tried to then accelerate through it. That was the cause of that one. That makes sense. But back up to P7 already. This is an insane race, I've got to say. It's been up and down, topsy-turvy. CJ, Corn on the Cob, having a battle now. RC74 Racer in there as well. It truly is full of excitement. Now, it looks like Little Nicky's had an issue somewhere because he's not in P3 anymore. We'll have a look at that in a second. And you see, this battle's really... P7 to P13 there. Wow, this could get exciting towards the end. Let's just have a quick look at what's happened to Little Nicky down the inside of Seth then. We've just got this at the right time. Little Nicky down the inside. Swar Guy is 5.5 seconds up the road. So these two have had a bit of an issue somewhere. Or just battling, and intense battling all the same. Because Seth's going back for the move down the inside then. And is Seth going to keep it? No, I think Little Nicky's going to keep it. Oh, that's very close to the barrier. But they're all coming together very nicely here for a big finale on the last lap. So Corner of the Cup leading this pack then from CJ. Oh, RC74 Racer into the barrier. Oh, it's another one. Oh, we've got a few out there. That's a few outs. Oh, RC74 Racer's gone. We'll try and have a quick look at this one before we get to the final lap here. Right, let's have a look what kicked off here then. RC74 Racer heading over the crest of the hill into the braking zone. Manages to stop the car. Unfortunately, carries a bit too much. Tries to catch it. Unfortunately, goes round. And nothing anyone could do there. Right, okay, so we've got Lil Nicky leading that battle for P3. Right, we need to keep an eye on what's happening here now. Corner on the Cob and CJ have broken away quite substantially with that RC74 Racer issue. Got Guitar H, Team Interface 1 and Ghost in there. So that is another one of our battles. A semicolon on his Todd. We've got Yura, who is going to be very close to the semicolon, actually. And we've got Big Mac and RC74 Racer with 2. Oh, in fact, they get to fight each other here. That's good to see. Everyone's got a bit of a battle on. Apart from the leaders and Swag Guy. Ollie Polly and Swag Guy well away here. Seth leading Lil Nicky. This fight is bringing in Harvey. This could be a 3 or 4-way fight. So through the right-hander we go. He did indeed, Rascal. He did indeed. So through the left. So we're going to keep an eye on this battle first. They're going to be the first ones onto the straight. Oh, Seth goes a bit deep there. That's going to cost some time. What is the gap to Harvig? That's just above the slipstream. And Harvig lost a couple of attempts as well. Lil Nicky then in line. Oh, there's some flashing going on further behind with Gohan. So maybe Gohan saying, wait up for me. I'm not sure, but here we go. Lil Nicky, Seth Logan. This is the first fight on this straight. We're going to see a couple of these. Lil Nicky wanted to go down the inside. Seth said no. Going to have to go around the outside here. What's going to happen? That's very hard to do. See the marbles there. There is no tie wear though, so I don't know how that works, but even so, we carry on. And Seth keeping that position now. Beautiful stuff. Right, P7 and 8, they're still fighting here, and I needed to go a bit further back. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. It looks like Guitar Rich still leading that way. Right, okay, back to the P3 fight then. Oh, we've got a penalty further back. That's critical in the fight for P5. So we're going to stay on this battle now with Lil Nicky and Seth towards the end of the race. And we're going to see who comes out on top here. So Seth does the corner beautifully there. And Lil Nicky's got to run though. Lil Nicky's got to run. So Seth has to stay to the inside here. Has to stay. Oh, there's a tap on the rear there. Lil Nicky wanted to go around. Not going to quite work here. Lil Nicky looking all over the back of Seth then. Heading down towards the right-hander. And let's see what happens. In fact, Harvey's got rid of that penalty. Beautiful getting rid of that penalty there. Lil Nicky down inside of Seth as well. That's a beautiful move by Lil Nicky. He's going to get it done as well. Up into P3. Harvey with some beautiful penalty removal there. And let's jump to the leader then. The winner is going to be Ollie Polly here. Congratulations to Ollie Polly. We just got the end of that. Swag Guy is going to be your P2 finisher. Beautiful effort from Swag Guy. And then we're going to have P3 here. Can I have a different camera? Nope, I can't. So Lil Nicky and Seth going to have a run to line. It's going to be very close indeed. And it's going to be Lil Nicky's from Seth, then Harvig, then Gohan. Then we're going to have Korn on the Cob and CJ. They finish with that fight together. Beautiful fight in there. Good recovery drive from CJ there. Guitar Rich, Team Infinity 1 to 52 Ghost. They're coming across together. We then have Yura and Semicolon. P12 and P13 respectively. And RC74 Racer and Big Mac are going to be your final 2 finishers here in Split 3. Wow. Well, that is the most exciting lobby we've had so far. I didn't actually talk about Driver of the Day in Split 2. But who's your Driver of the Day in Split 3, folks? Do let me know in chat. But yes, well played to Ollie there. Good recovery from Lil Nicky as well. Yes, you're not wrong with that one at all. Brilliant stuff to see. So Barry R definitely had a few visitors in that one. But there are your provisional race results then. Ollie, Polly, Swag Guy, Lil Nicky. They're your podium finishers. Followed by Seth, Harvig, Gohan, Corn on the Cob, UJ, Guitar Rich, Team It's 51, the 52 Ghost, Yura, Semicolon, RC74 Racer, and Big Mac. So do let me know who your Driver of the Day is for Split 3. We'll talk about Split 2 another time, or I might just pick one myself, because then we're going to have a vote. I know we didn't do it last time in that round, but we will do it this time. But that is going to be it for Split 3. We are going to go to Split 4 in a second. We're just going to have a bit of a brief break. So go grab a drink. Go grab some food for the last race of the day. As we look to set up the final lobby, which you will actually see in the background as well. Hello, Cyanide! Hope you're okay.
You ain't got enough of this fever. I know. I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go. So go. 'Cause Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow, so cold. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you didn't miss the screen too much then. I was just setting the grid, you know, just secretly. So we are, of course, with Split 4. However, I have just noticed that my grid walk is missing one individual. So I will still shout out that individual afterwards. But you'll see that shortly. As you can see, Split 4 are all in. Shout out to every single driver. You've all turned up. You've all made it. Happy days. Makes my life a lot easier, and the stewards as well. Just taking a drink then. And, you know, making sure the voice survives. Everyone is in. How's Dane? Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed my message on screen. I did see yours. There's Ray then. We have a couple of reserves that have come in for this one. They couldn't make qualifying. Ray is one of those reserves. We do allow that. So if somebody can't make qualifying and they can't make any of the in-week stuff, they get added to a reserve. If there's a spot available, they can then join the race. We've done that in the past. Connor the Copy looked fine from our area. We did catch one of your extreme pleb moments. I must admit, we did have a look at it on replay as well. As we jump to Andy there. Andy, you need a livery. We've got LT code. And we've got Challenger. We've got quite a few. Well, this is definitely a global lobby again. We've got a few Americans. We've got a Kiwi in there. We've got two Kiwis in here, actually. And we've got Yorkshire tea. A premium tea here with Challenger. Let's jump to the Kiwi then in the Red Bull machine. Yeah, Barrier had a few visits. Oh, speaking of visits to Barrier, who was that in the background? He's got Herm here. Oh, look at this livery. This is a new livery for Herm. I'm sure it is. We've got the Simpsons on the front. We've got Lisa on the back. Do you know what? I've not seen the Simpsons in years. That Herm's just gone top there. We've got Gowdy coming across the line. Halloween livery there. Very in theme. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for your support as well, Fiona. Thank you, everybody, for your support. So we've already been on... Was that Ram then? It was Ram. In the Looney Tunes machine. What if Andy just rebuilt the stock livery? Now that is a 9,000 IQ play, Hansa. We've got Bazinga there. Oh, look at that. That's got a lot of goo and stuff on it. We'll have a brief look at Bazingas. Look at that. We've got the skeleton on the side now. If anybody saw Bazinga's previous livery at round 3, there was a body on the side, you know, as if someone's driving. We now have the skeleton. Bazinga, a man of many talents. I'm glad you're enjoying it, folks. Remember, if you are enjoying it and you've not hit the like button, please do. They've got Ryton then. Frazzles on the side. Orange. Theme, obviously, of Halloween. And with window wipers on. It's not raining, Ryton. Don't worry. That's panic. And we've got Falconers. Now, Falconers obviously features in the intro video at this circuit, absolutely binning it on the last corner. Let's hope we don't see Falconers doing that here in the actual race. Now, did we get everybody's livery there? I'm pretty sure... we missed Landy's. No, we didn't. We saw Landy first. Aldi! Not seen Aldi's in the GBRC. The final GBRC driver in this. Aldi looking to potentially win this. Who knows? Let me just let the drivers know that we are starting in a second. And that also lets you know, folks, that we are starting as well. Hope you're ready for this last one. If Split 3 is anything to go by, Split 4 is going to be exciting. Very exciting. Very easy to make mistakes. Anybody's to win. Anyone in chat know how to turn on the windshield wipers? If you've changed your button mapping, you can't do it. If you haven't changed your button mapping, it's defaulted. Through the right hander for LD. Bob Sport leading the way in. 226.788. Good Bob Sport then in that Red Bull machine. Everyone ready, folks? Everyone ready? Who was your driver of the day for Split 3? Do let me know. Not sure I saw names, unless I was just busy paying attention elsewhere. Just go up a little bit. Oh, Cyanide, you legend. Thanks so much. Better late than never, mate. Keep up the great streams. Oh, thank you, mate. I haven't got notifications on, so that one isn't even going to come through on the YouTube side of it. But Cyanide, thank you so much. Better late than never, mate. Keep up the great streams. I'll do my best, but honestly, huge thank you. No, just say your name in chat, folks. All you got to do is say names in chat. And what I do is I revisit the stream and I check out the names. And then hopefully we'll get a vote together to see Bobsport up again. Bobsport really going for this one. They're looking in split 3. I really need to get notifications on the commentary screen. It's the one thing I keep forgetting every single time. Yeah, so driver of the day, in terms of split, the actual vote for driver of the day, that will happen on YouTube. I know I didn't do it for the last round, but I do have the names. And then for this one, I'll make sure there's a YouTube vote. And he can cast away. Technically, yes, you can, Ollie. Yes, you can. Right, I'm going to stop yapping now. And what we are going to do... Barrier, I like that one, John. We are going to go to the final grid walk. The person missing is Ram. Ram is starting at the back of the grid. So apologies to Ram for missing his name off this. I obviously create these in advance. So you just missed it off the list slightly. But not to worry. We're here. We're ready to race. Let's go with the grid walk for grid walk. Here we have your split 4 grid walk then. On pole position is Right and Lad with Bobsport in P2. Row 2, it's Aldi and Bazinga. Row 3, it's Falconers and Gaudi Hornet. Row 4, it's Herm and Challenger. Row number 5, LT Code and Spider. Row number 6 is Andy Reeves and Ray. Finally, on row 7, it's Landy. We've got 2 spare slots tonight, but don't worry, the rating will all be the same and action-packed to your split 4 grid here in Miata Mania. Here we are then. As I say, Ram is slightly at the back there, so we haven't missed out. Ram is there, and we have 14 drivers here racing, not 13, which is great. Means we've nearly got a full grid once again. See Righton on pole here as we get ready for the lights to come on here. 1 light, 2 light, 3, 4, and 5 as we get ready to race. And we are go in the Murray Walker style. It looks like Bobsport's had a bit of a horrendous start there. It looks like somebody close Bobsport did a good run. Aldi's had a superb start here. Look at this. Aldi all the way up into P1 straight off the bat here as they head towards turn 1 for the very first time. Aldi taking the lead through the left-hander. Got a couple of people running wide right into the barrier then. And they're all over the track here. Look at this. An angry group of Melsters all heading up the hill. And Landy looking down the inside a bit further back there. Doesn't quite work out. Some people going around the outside as well. Oh, we've got somebody in the barrier. I'm not sure who that was. I'll try and have a look back shortly. They're just spinning around now, but it's not the end of the game as we saw earlier. As we head down into the left-hander then for the very first time. And we're going to continue on. Let's have a quick look. Who is the person? Oh, it's LT Code. LT Coder had a bit of a bad race last time. It looks like it's not going well this time. But Aldi, look at this gap and a half. Not quite the slipstream broken, but it's a bit of a big gap there in P2. Got Wrighton who has broken the slipstream gap. Bazinga at P3, and then we've got a lot of people. P4 down. We've got Herm on the inside of Bobsport then. Bobsport was looking the quickest in the practice one. Goes to turn in there. Has to avoid Herm. As they continue on then up the hill. Further back, I think we've got some people. I mean, that was Landy in the barrier. We've got Ray on the inside. Ray's made a lot of moves very quickly. Landy on the inside as well. As we go 2 wide, 3 wide. That's going to be somebody into the barrier there, surely. That's Andy Rees trying to avoid the barrier. Oh, it does avoid it. Round of applause for Andy. Avoids the barrier. Has to stop, though, basically. As we head down towards left-hand challenger on the inside of Gaudi, it looks like. Oh, Herm! That's huge off by Herm. I think we'll have a look at what happened to Herm there in all of that. Oh, that's a bigger incident then. A bigger incident has just happened there. It was rain to Herm, unfortunately. And we will have another look at that, as I say. Big incident there. Really big. But we've got 2 leaders at the moment. It's Aldi and it's Wrighton who just goes off. He's going to lose out. Touches barrier there. And we're going to head towards the left-hander, the last corner. We've got to do this 7 more times through the left-hander. Oh, Gaudi's gone for the full drift. Catches it though. Oh, maybe doesn't. Oh, he does indeed. Gaudi does catch that there. That's going to give Bobsport the opportunity then to get up into P5. I'm not sure what happened to Herm. It was a big old off initially. We're going to try and actually have a look. Where is Herm on the circuit here? There he is. Right, let's have a look at what happened to Herm. Oh, got hit from behind, it looks like. Now, who was the car behind? That was Bob Sport. And then Ray's come in at the very end of that. So that was all a bit messy in the grand scheme of it. We'll try and have a look at it from Ray's perspective shortly. That could have been like that. We are global here. Yeah, it was the double. As we head towards the left-hander then. And Bob Sport, we've got a lot of gaps here now. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump on board. I want to go with Ray, who is down here in P11. I want to have a look at exactly how he saw this. So heading down here, see Herm off. You can hardly see it actually until you come over the crest of the hill. We're on the wrong camera, of course. At that point, it's too late. So Ray couldn't really have done much there. I assume not anyway. If we go on the bumper cam, can we have bumper cam? What's bumper cam here? There we go. That's the camera I wanted. I want to just have a look at this. Unsighted. Unless you're looking for the names. And then suddenly appears there. But it's too late. You could... Nothing he could do. Nothing he could do at all there. Right. Let's go towards the lead battle then. Aldi, 1.5 seconds from Ryton. Bazinga then another 1.5 seconds basically to Challenger. And another 1.5 seconds then to Bob Sport. Who then has Gaudi in a close tail there. Through. Ooh, okay, very close to that barrier. Gaudi's going to have a bit of a run here. Yeah, all very unlucky that. Very unlucky indeed. There's no malice in it at all. It's one of those where they've just come through the corner and there's a car there. You don't expect a car to be there at any point. Not going that slow anyway. And Gaudi looking down the inside of Bob Sport. Not quite going to work out this time. Oh, Bob Sport's off though. That's going to give Gaudi the opportunity. Surely heading towards the last corner. How do you get to these races? Unfortunately, entries have closed now, Hyper Havoc. But if you check out the Discord, there will be more community championships in the future. As Bob Sport goes a little bit deep then through the left-hander. And Gaudi's into the barrier, so these two are going to fight. Oh, Landy's a big hit there into the barrier as well. And that looks like Andy Reeves in the background. Managed to catch it. Falcon is still in the race as well. That's good to see. And Ray in the distance. This is where the main battle is at the moment on circuit. And Aldi with a dominating performance at the moment. Ryton's got the fastest lap, though. We need to keep an eye on that. That could mean Ryton getting closer to Aldi and having a big finale. In fact, there might be a little bit of a closer battle here. Back here in P14, P13, we've got Ram and LT Code. They are very close together, the two Americans. Not quite an overtaking opportunity just yet. Let's go back to this battle with Gaudi and Bob Sport. And now Landy's going to be in here as well. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Smash! I need to put the echo on. Right. I think there's going to be a move here between Gaudi, Bob Sport, and Landy. Let's have a look then. Through the slight left. Landy on the inside of Gaudi. No, not quite. Sorry, on the inside of Bob Sport. I'm getting names mixed up here now. Bob Sport on the inside of Gaudi. Landy looking where to go. Potentially looking for a motive maneuver. Not going to quite work out here. In towards the left we go. They all break exactly the same time. And through there we go. So you can see a little bit of ping issue there. Obviously, that's just because it's a global lobby. We've gone from America to New Zealand, and then everything in between. So through the right-hander we go. And Bob Sport then in P5. Gaudi down to P6. And we've got Landy there in P7. Yeah, cut-off was the end of September. It's round 3. Lego Maggiore, which was the 25th of September. That was the last cut-off. A few people did make that. Harvick, for example, made that. Line Bus as well made that cut-off. And they've had some fantastic races. Oh, got barrier meeting. Oh, that's a huge off. My word, that was a big off and half. That was the spin me right round moment. Bob Sport with a huge off there. Now, the Spider's not quite close enough. Let's have another look at that one. There we go. We've got Chase Cam back. There's been a lot of incidents here tonight. Definitely a case of meeting barrier here. Oh, tries to carry the speed. Does what Corn on the Cob did. Landy went for avoiding action. Nearly went into the barrier himself, like teaming to... Oh, my word. Breathe, folks. Breathe. We've got Spider and Andy Reeves. They're very close together here. Through the left hand, we've got the Beatles machine. That's the Yellow Submarine. Barrier R1, Bob Sport 0. I think Barrier R's on the multiple kills now. I need the triple kill sound clip in for Barrier. The track really gets... It is indeed getting into Halloween spirit. IR has all the sweets. Right, we've got Landy up ahead, actually. Going for the move on Gaudi in towards the double right. Not going to quite work out there. Going to give Landy an opportunity down that straight to potentially go for a move. Now, we do have a battle for P3 as well. It looks like challenge is very close. We've got a spin on turn 1. We'll try and have a look at that shortly. I think that might be Ram, but just don't quote me on that. We'll go through this left-hander. Yeah, so you can definitely see in the distance there, that was Bazinga and Challenger. They're very close together. There's enough kills for a nuke. And a nuke incoming. It's over. Landy down the inside then of Gaudi. Looks like Landy's going to get this done. It's a good performance from Landy. And he is indeed into the braking zone. We go. Gaudi a little earlier on the brakes. Going for that cutback. Not going to quite work out here. Very close together. Look how close to the barrier Gaudi was there. Superb. The crest of the hill. And looks like Landy's keeping that for now. Gaudi's gone a little bit deep there. Going to cost a little bit of time. Right. Battle for P3. Bazinga's there. Challenger's there. Let's go with this battle. Aldi's got the fastest lap now as well, actually. 25.6. In towards the left we go. We didn't see a 25 at all in practice. Oh, Bazinga cut a lot of the course there. Could be a penalty. It is indeed. There we have it. 0.5. Can take that off during the race, of course. And is Challenger going to go for the move then? All over the back of Bazinga. That Miata Mania symbol in the Halloween green. I like it a lot, that. Beautiful. And Bazinga taking the penalty. Beautiful, smart driving from Bazinga. Exactly what we want to see there. You know, gonna have the move done on him. Take the penalty early. Stay in the battle. You lose absolutely nothing. Right, further back. Landy, Gaudi, Bazinga. Sorry, Landy, Gaudi, and Bob Sports. All coming very close together. PA, Andy Reeves has overtaken Spider during this. Keep an eye on all these battles. Ray, Falconers, and that's going to be Herm. They're all separated. Now, who was the spinner? It was Ram indeed. Can we have a look at the spinner, actually, while we're at it? Don't notice Bazinga's helmet. I will try and have a look at it. So, Ram was coming towards turn 1 here. Oh, just too deep. Too deep. Into the barrier. And then round Ram went. Oh, not quite round. But met the other barrier. Oh, there. Right. Okay. So we're going to go to P3 where Challenger has overtaken Bazinga in all of this. I missed that. Apologies. And Challenger's just gone a bit deep then through the right hand. That's bringing Bazinga right back into the mix here. Half a second difference. And with a bit of slipstream, they will be right on the back of each other there. Challenger's got a bit wide. Catches it. And here we go then. We've got the battle for P3 here. The podium position is on. Go the gap. It's 3.5 seconds at the moment for you, Lunchbox. Go back to this battle then. And let's see. Is Bazinga going to go for the move? Looking, looking, looking. Showing the nose. Doesn't go for it for now. There's a bit more overlap potentially. I think there was contact there because Bazinga's let off completely, which is awesome sportsmanship. I thought there was contact into the braking zone. There was. So now it's just status quo and they can carry on racing. Beautiful stuff from those guys. All right, Bob Sport and Gaudi. Now, Bob Sport's overtaken Gaudi during this lap. Oh, Gaudi's gone. Oh, that's another big one. Gaudi's gone round. Oh, Gaudi's having such a good race. Such a good race. And he's gone there. It's a little bit too wide. That barrier's claimed a few as well tonight. And Challenger's really just bolted away from Bazinga very quickly here. Do you want me to have a look at Bazinga's helmet? Oh, yes, it's a skeleton. It's the skeleton. It's a skull. Zoom in there. You can see it. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. What a beautiful helmet that is. We'll pass the watershed in most countries. That's what she said. We carry on. Bob Sport now looking to catch up to Landy. Bob Sport's got a good recovery drive here. It's an awesome design, that, isn't it? Bazinga is very talented, I've got to say. Designed a lot of stuff in this game, including for me. We had the Minion. Anyone remember the Minion Mini? Amazing. As we see Bob Sport improve on the lap. Very close to the fastest lap, actually, there. 25.8, so not too far off. Through the left we go, then. It's closest fight. Oh, no! Landy's gone! Has landed fully span. No, he's caught it just. He caught it just. Well, that's going to bring Andy into the mix then. So Andy will be happy to see that. Well, hey, exactly. Yeah, Bazinga's liveries are always top quality. They are. It's unbelievable talent. I wish I could do liveries. I really could, but I definitely can't. Andy Danny inside the landy then, in towards the left. Backs out of it. Probably a wise decision. Go for the slipstream overtake, but going to have a bad run out the corner. And actually could lose slipstream here. It's getting towards it. And it's broken. Broken the slipstream there. Right, further back, we've got Spider. We've got Ray catching Spider, I believe, there. 3 Americans in a row here. We've got Gaudi after that incident on the bridge. Now, I think I've actually got that incident saved, do I not? I do indeed. Let's have another look at this one then. It comes across the bridge. Goes for the turn in. Has to stop turning initially. Accelerates a bit too early onto the grass. And then it's a spin me right round moment. And then he's going to get back racing. There you go. Driver of Split Four is Bazinga for the livery and helmet. You can give me a shout out for driver of the day in Split 4 right now if you would like. Challenger not catching Wrighton, who is not catching Aldi, so this gap is expanding all the time here. Bazinga has to try and keep that gap to Bobsport. Bobsport was flying earlier on. As we come into the right-hander then. Bazinga 7 tenths down on his fastest lap in this race. Oh, thank you both for explaining the watershed thing. Yeah, that's a good point. Not all countries have a watershed, I imagine. The Spider and Ray. This is a close battle on circuit then. Spider and Ray, the 2 American drivers. That's why we have a livery competition, by the way, because of the talent. You know, it's awesome to see these liveries. People put so much effort in. So in terms of trophies, if you weren't here earlier on, I did announce that there are 2 additional trophies this year for 2nd and 3rd in the championship. 2nd and 3rd will get a trophy. On top of that, we have obviously the livery winner, which we have all the time. And then we have driver of the championship or spirit of the championship. I can't remember which one we decided. That is in there as well. As we look at Ray looking down the inside of Spider, then heading towards turn 1. Beautiful move. Job done. Nice and easy there for Ray. But goes into the barrier. So, ooh, Spider's going for the cutback. Not quite quick enough through there. Ray does keep that. Job done for Ray there. Now Ray's 2.2 seconds off Andy. So we'll see what they can do through here. When Group B happens, you never know. There's a Group B Nations race, isn't there, actually? It's the Spider looking down the inside. Not going to quite work out there. Ray keeps that position. That's going to be like Andy's move earlier on. That is potentially going to be slipstream broken. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, we got Gaudi off in the background there. When rally crossing there, that's going to bring Falconers into the mix. Falconers going to have a huge run here. Look at that. The time is just dropping all the time. Gaudi gets out the way here a little bit. And Falconers wants to bump draft, maybe. I'm not too sure. I think he has done. Let's go back to Ray and Spider. That's going to be status quo. And that's going to be status quo. Falconers looking for the cutback. That's not going to work out. Gaudi was just there. They're going to have to keep racing. This could bring Herm back into the mix as well. And Gaudi going a bit slow through there. That's going to bring Falconers. Definitely Herm is definitely catching up to this battle very, very quickly. Very quickly indeed. Just get on the map. Is there a battle for P3 going on? There is indeed. What's happened to Challenger? Let's have a look at the split here. In fact, Challenger's lost out a huge amount of time here. Lost 2 seconds somewhere. So Bazinga has a chance of this podium once again then. Through the right-hander we go with Bazinga and Challenger. Where's the move going to happen here? I think Bazinga can do this. A nice Peggy 12 way indeed. Right, we've got a couple of battles going on here. Gaudi's got Herm all over his trumpet here. Falconers has dropped off, so Herm's had some big moves during all of this. Gaudi's just gone a little bit deep, it looks like. So Herm going to have to move towards the last corner surely here. Actually going to get on the inside of Gaudi straight away here. Herm looking to get the move done up into P10 for Herm. That's beautiful stuff there. And Spider keeping with Ray there. I saw it in the distance. These are going to be very close through the left-hander. As they're about to start the final lap, somebody's way over to the left-hand side. I don't know who that is. Spider Looking to... Wow, Ray was in front of him, actually. And Ray defending that line. Then a beautiful battle happening here for that P8 position as well. We've got a battle for P6 potentially brewing. And we've got the battle for P3, which has broken up again. But look who's in the distance, because Bob Sport is absolutely flying here. Absolutely flying. As we hit the braking zone then. Is Bazinga in the gap? He is indeed. This could turn into a three-way at the end. Bazinga has an opportunity here for a podium. Is Bazinga going to do it? So let's have a look then. We're going to follow this battle all the way to that corner. The left-hander. Challenger goes very defensive here. It's turning into a three-way indeed. Yep. Red Bull's giving Bob Sport many wings, it looks like. In towards the braking zone then. Bazinga round the out. Oh my word, has Bazinga done it? Oh, just into the barrier. But he's still done it anyway. Oh, that's beautiful. He just carried a bit too much speed, but he carries on. Beautiful stuff from Bazinga. And into the braking zone we go. Now, some of you might go, that's cheating. It's not cheating. He didn't mean to do that. He just slightly clipped it. So we carry on then. So Bazinga up into P3. Challenger looking to try and get back past them. And Bazinga goes very defensive here. Bob Sport is getting closer as well. They're going to have to be careful here. Into the braking zone we go then. Bazinga on the defensive line. Ran him very deep there. Very deep indeed. So Bazinga keeping that position for now. Bob Sport in the mix as well. I'm sorry to all the other fights that are happening. Any huge fights going on. Spider's got past Ray in all this. We'll go back to our P3 battle though. Because Bazinga, Challenger, Bob Sport, they're all very close. Challenger looking down the inside then in towards the right-hander. Oh, Bazinga keeps it for now. Beautiful line for Bazinga. Bazinga's going to keep that. It's going to be Bob Sport all over the back of Challenger. But we're going to go to our race winner then. That's going to be Aldi then. Congratulations to Aldi. He has to win here. Start to finish there. Brilliant start for Aldi. Brilliant finish for Aldi. Wrighton gets P2 there. Good recovery drive for Wrighton after the start. And Bazinga. Bazinga gets P3. And looks to the lowest left. And Bazinga's going to be your P3 driver from Challenger. And then Bob Sport very close in P5. Good recovery drive for Bob Sport, to be fair. P6 is going to be Landy for you. Oh, Andy Reid's close to the barrier. Ray's got past Spider to the end of that as well. Andy gets your P6. P7 then for Andy. P8 for Ray. P9 for Spider. Got P10 for Falconers. Flashing away there. Beautiful stuff. Got past Gaudi in all of this. Gaudi finishes in P11. Got P12 for Ram. P13 for Herm. Herm must have had a mistake at the last lap there. Yes, he did indeed. 13 seconds. Has hit a barrier somewhere for sure. Then we've got LT code 462. It's going to be your final finisher then. Wow, what a race. Barrier claiming a lot of victims in those last two splits, that is for sure. But one victim not claimed was Aldi. Who is your driver of the day then, folks? Do get it in chat in terms of split 4, not just overall, just split 4. That's a cracking time by Aldi as well, 35. Really good time. Yeah, brilliant race from everybody there. Good stuff. There was a big incident in there, obviously, with Herman Ray, but I think that's a racing incident more than anything. I really do. But we'll see what happens in terms of reports. So your provisional race results are Aldi, Wright, and Bazinga. They're your podium finishes there. Congratulations to all of them. Then Challenger, Bob Sport, Landy, Andy Reeves, Ray, Spider, Falconers, Gaudi, Ram, Herm, and LT Code are your final finishes here in Split 4. We have one more race. One more round, sorry, not one more race. Races are now done for today. We have one more round. It's Monza, no chicane, and that is going to be happening at the end of November. So do keep an eye out for it. It's going to be mad. I'm hoping to try and get an additional race in there, which hopefully you'll see, but I'll let you know on that. Hands up, thank you so much. Tonight's racing was brought to you by Barry R. Racetrack Safety Solutions. Indeed it was. I do hope you've enjoyed this one. If you do want to take part in Community Championships, do go to the Discord. It's all announced in there. And we will be doing some in Gran Turismo 7. But I say that's going to be it for this one, folks. I do hope you enjoyed it. Do smash that like button on the way out. But I'm going to leave you now with the outro. And thank you once again for tuning in to Miata Mania.